And it's live. Hey guys, Gogsy here, and welcome to Scottish Cup quarter-final weekend, or as Stefan and Adam know as Saturday. I hope we all enjoyed today's stream and Hibernian take on Motherwell to see who will take the first slot in the semi-final. How are we feeling today, boys?
Well, I was all right until you hit me with that intro.
Yeah, likewise. Absolutely no need for that whatsoever. What a prick.
Gogsy goes up today and shows violence.
But anyway, Hibernian versus Motherwell. We'll look at the comments first before we get into the team lineups. Hello, Joseph. Hello, Sean. Don. Hello, everyone. Been waiting for the game for so long. Let's hope for a win for the famous Steelman. Effie Ambrose says, Adam.
What's happening, Big Effie?
Effie Ambrose has Adam's back, apparently. I'm going Motherwell to win 2-1. I'll happily take that. Angus Shan says, all right, lads, how are you all doing? Nervous as fuck, but apart from that, I'm all good. How is yourself? Graham Caldwell says, good evening, gents. The chief is here, I guess.
What's happening, Chief?
All right, Chief. But so the starting lineups for Hibernian, they've got Macy in goals. Then it's McGinn, Hanlon, Porteous, Doig, Gogic, Irvin, Newell, Doige, Nisbet, and Boyle. Did I even cheat? And Motherwell's starting 11 is Kelly in goals, Stephen O'Donnell, McGlure, Gallagher, Lammy, McGinley, Crawford, Campbell, O'Hara, Long, and Coates. I think it's an unchanged lineup from Wednesday's victory and restoring the good old days in the Lanarkshire Derby. Motherwell currently unbeaten bar one game in 8 matches, so hopefully we can continue that run today. Also, over the last 3 games that we've played against Hibs, the first game this season, it was a draw 0-0. Motherwell were the dominant team that game, and we had a goal disallowed. Should have won the game. Then at Fir Park, we got beat 3-0 at home to Hibs. I mean, by the second half, Hibs deserved it, but our first half performance, we were very unlucky not to be ahead. And then most recently, we completely stormed Easter Road and beat them 2-0. So hopefully a repeat of that performance, and we'll see Motherwell into the semi-final. What about yourself, Adam? What do you think ahead of today's game?
Absolutely begging that the Steelmen get the result. However, I really don't know what to expect because, like you said, these Hibs-Motherwell games just throw up such a mixed bag. I think Hibs will be looking to make amends, particularly with the League Cup disappointment, where in the last 4, it looked as though it was really nailed on for Hibs to go on and lift the trophy. But needless to say, I'm hoping that they can Hibs it again this afternoon. Just hope that that's the case.
And what do you think, Stefan?
I think when you look at the last 26 games, both teams have won 10 and drawn 6. It's going to be a very tight one. And I'm have to say, Motherwell they've not won a cup since '91, so I'm gonna hang my hat there and hope for a wee well win.
Oh, that would be delightful, I must say. But the thing is, a lot of people are putting their money where their mouth is and saying at Hibernian, Adam included, from yesterday's Talk Scottish Football show, Hibernian are going to win the game. But the thing is, usually when Hibernian are favourites to win something, they usually shite out of it. And on the flip side, whenever Motherwell are underdogs, we usually do really well. So I'm hoping with that psychology that we're going to come on and completely wipe the floor with them.
That would be nice. That would be really nice.
Can I just say, Gogsy, I'm sad that when you were saying the lineups and you mentioned Stephen O'Donnell, you didn't hit out with friend of the channel.
Oh no, I missed that! I missed that.
That was a massive missed opportunity.
It was. But he's on the thumbnail, so that's good enough for me.
Mind you, if he has an absolute shocker this afternoon, will you still consider him a friend of the channel?
We'll see how disastrous that could be. James, it is strawberry flavoured MD.
Oofed.
Stevie is going to be on tomorrow because we have a lack of people coming on for tomorrow's shows. So Stevie's going to make an appearance after his off the ball appearance as well, because he'll be on off the ball tomorrow afternoon. Callum Thompson says, I see it being a Motherwell St Mirren semi-final. I would love that. That'd be brilliant. Having one of Motherwell or St Mirren in the cup final.
I'd rather Motherwell than St Mirren all day.
Yeah.
I just said, sorry,
hopefully St Johnstone versus Dundee United in the other semi-final. That'd be absolutely sensational.
I wonder what price you'd get with the bookies actually for that. For kind of Motherwell, Dundee United, St Johnstone would certainly bring it right up.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? St Mirren Kelly. So that could probably go either way.
Aye, because St Johnstone are currently 25-1 to win the cup. Then it's Motherwell at 18-1. Dundee United are 16-1. And St Mirren are 14-1.
Are the bookies dubbing Dundee United more likely to win it than Motherwell? That's a surprise.
I think it's just because they're like a point above us in the league table.
Interesting. Very interesting. You wouldn't have thought so, really.
St Johnstone are in the top 6. And they're saying St Johnstone will... Oh, but then again, they've got Rangers.
Aye, that'll be why that's... Aye.
Joseph says, if it is a Motherwell versus St Mirren final, you should put Billy Mehmet on passing it. Oh, that'd be sensational. Billy Mehmet has also said, good luck, Gogs. It's going to be a hard game. I fancy Hibs 3-1. Sorry, bud. That's the spirit. Like, keep that up, because the more people that say Hibs are going to win, they're going to absolutely fuck it up.
Hibeys!
Says the Hearts fan.
Johnny out here selling his soul.
But Calvin, that's why I've got Mad Dog with me today. I am so nervous for this game. So I just need something to take my mind off it. Kirsten, I hope your bet gets fucked. I hope your bet gets absolutely screwed.
Who else did you have, Kirsten? I'm intrigued to know.
Callan, yes, that is the real Billy Mehmet. I've had him on a podcast as well, so if you want to watch that after today's show, then feel free.
Feel free, mate.
Dame Caldwell says, Adam, it was a good episode of TSF last night. Good chat with you, Ryan and Kieran. Your championship episodes with David Buick have also been great to listen to.
Thank you very much, Graham. I appreciate the feedback there, mate.
Just remember, Kirsten, it's Saturday to you.
Hey, at least we had a fixture today in the Diddy League, so that was something. We'll lift the trophy shortly. Hooray! We beat Inverness 3-0.
All right.
Yeah, I did tweet for the shits and giggles earlier on, hashtag Nielsen in. So yeah, free flowing, scintillating, attacking football. It's exactly what we're after, and don't get on a regular basis, which is why you must leave.
Callum Simpson says, good afternoon from the Lake District, lads. Really nervous for today, but having Watt back in the squad is a plus. Think we will sneak it 2-1. Well, I'm going to go with my prediction. Going off the back of how we've played against Hibs so far this season, I think we've had the upper hand. Yes, they are winning on aggregate, but I think we've played the better football against them. Whenever Martin Boyles played against us at Easter Road, Ricky Lammy's had him in his back pocket. Hopefully that continues. So I'm just thinking, because Motherwell play better against attacking teams, because it's an open game, I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for the Well.
Clean sheet. I love the optimism.
It's the Mad Dog that's talking.
Mad Gogsy, more like.
The Mad Gog.
That it is. Mad Gog. Oh, there's Robbie in the comments there. Fantastic.
Robbie
Robbie Nelson.
Not watching Hearts lift the trophy, switched off the link.
John Mitchell, just do exactly the same as me, mate. Don't give them a single penny until we see change. Not a penny.
Dubai Motherwell Supporters Club says, good evening, Goggsy, mate. Allah bless you and the team for victory. I love that. The game, Brian, is on Premier Sport.
I'm a big fan of the Dubai Motherwell Supporters Club. That's the fact that that's a legitimate thing. I'm well chuffed for that. That's what it's all about.
Get the Burton fan on. I want to laugh at him. For those who have seen my TikTok, which is goggsysaan.
I know we don't need to clarify it, but I don't know where a Burton Albion fan gets the boldness to dare come and step towards a Scottish footballing hero like yourself, Goggsy. You know, to actually say that Burton Albion are a better watch than any team in Scotland. Sorry, I would rather watch any single team in Scotland, whether it be amateur, semi-pro, or professional, than watch Burton Albion at is it the Pirelli Stadium or something? Yeah. No, thank you.
They're named after Inter Milan's shirt sponsor.
It's funny you say that because the Burton fans, they seem to sort of question why Liam Boyce was leaving to sign for Hearts. So yeah, what is it with these sort of like lower end championship, like higher end League One English clubs? Just wanting beef with Scottish clubs.
Well, clearly the Burton Albion fan was more like a Hurton Albion fan because he's hurting that Goggsy was promoting Scottish football rather than the FA Cup.
Sensational stuff.
That was super.
That's taken me 2.5 hours to think of, by the way.
I'd rather shit in my hands and clap than watch Burton Albion. Brilliant. Absolutely superb.
My brother likes Burton Albion because he stays down near, he stays in a town near
Trent.
So, what?
Burton on Trent.
Yes, Burton on Trent. Yeah, nice area. Crap football club.
Named after a Formula One tyre supplier.
The Brewers, what a team! That is what they're nicknamed, isn't it? The Brewers, aye. Yeah.
I'm not sure, mate. So I was attending to see for some reason he had an issue there.
Oh, there's Matt White HD, the man that dubbed me Johnny Sutherland, and now it's stuck. So cheers for that, mate.
Elgin City are bigger. Goodness. Feels weird not paying for a game. I know, it's great. It's great watching it on a legal stream. Robbie Nelson says, well to win and play St Mirren in the semis. Adam, who you's got in the quarterfinals?
No comment.
I didn't think for a second before I actually read it. I was like, shit. Sorry, Adam.
It's fine, mate. The Scottish Cup's still a sensitive subject. Despite
it's been a month already, mate.
It's not even the Brona defeat. It's the past two finals, losing to Stefan's Celtic, and then the Brona defeat. So the last three campaigns have all ended in misery, albeit either directly at the start or slap bang at the end. So it's some enough.
And then the season before that was Carl McHugh's wonder streak.
How could we forget it? I mean, there it was doing the rounds on Twitter today. Fantastic. Just what I needed before coming onto this stream. So thanks.
The thing is, Adam, at least you can take some, pride in the fact that your team have won a trophy this season, in this actual season.
Don't give me it. I'm not interested. No thanks.
Well, it's trying to be nice.
I appreciate it, mate. I know that the sentiment was there, but it's of absolutely no consolation.
There's the team getting their squad photo for the social media post. Of course, Motherwell being the most social media savvy club in Scottish football right now. I
was going to say, I'm glad you said Scottish football there, because Leeds United are absolutely tearing
they're flying. Their admin deserves a pay rise, 100%. He's having a blinder, or she's having a blinder. Whoever it is.
Whoever it is.
Good
Joseph
Thanks,
Coyle
man.
says, I'm getting my scan at halftime on your game. Got leftover Turkish food from yesterday. Ooh,
Right.
ooh, Turkish food.
You ever had Turkish food?
Sounds good, Chief.
Stevie says, had an arrangement today, boys. So nervous. I have a good show. Come on the well. Here's hoping, mate.
Fingers
No,
crossed,
Billy.
Stevie boy.
No, Billy. Stop that, Billy. Do not.
Can you highlight John Mitchell's comment again?
And we're underway, Gogsy.
Yes. Hold on. It's stop.
Narrowly missed out on a third.
Adam, I don't know about you, but I'm quite happy that from the get-go, a Hibs game actually has a score line on the screen. Didn't have that at all on Wednesday.
Well, my stream's not even working, mate. So this is a blast. Having an absolute blinder already. I've literally seen the Hibs line up, and it's been buffering out ever since.
It's been buffering for me ever since as well.
I have an alternative Premier Sports account. I had to set up another one the other day. If anyone,
send it to me, please.
Okay.
Because being the
Goggsy's
Motherwell
needs, your needs greater than mine, mate. That's fine.
Yeah, bear with me a second. Then you guys will have to take the lead while I go on my phone. Oh my God, there's been a red card. Nah, I'm only joking.
Wow.
You're a dickhead.
What a knob.
Bear with me, Gogsy. I just need to see which account I'm logged in on.
Is that the actual Billy Mehmet?
That is the actual Billy Mehmet. He's a Pastamite super fan, mate.
Friend of the channel.
Friend of the channel, yeah.
There you go. They don't laugh at me for this password, right? But
Oh no. Is it I love my mum 67 or something like that?
what a shout you've got. Oh, I've started to record myself. I'll try to send a picture. Yeah, mate, you've got it in one.
Is it HWG 10 in a row?
No, it's can't I think? No, it's it's coming out of my head. Sorry, I'm trying to send this password to God. There we go. No, it's CTIR Cheerio 10 in a row.
Oh dear. This
Let me know
stream
if
is having an absolute mare. Dubai Motherwell Supporters Club. What was your last comment?
Sorry.
Was it the May Allah bless you and our team for victory one? Because that's the only one I can see.
Stefan, it says Logan failed.
Oh, I don't know why. Right, bear with me a second. Hibs have a corner.
Not good. Right, come on. Load, please. There we go. I've got it. It's
Is it
fine.
on? Yeah.
Yeah, it's working for me at the moment.
Brilliant. There you go then.
Oh, where are you guys? Because I'm on 30 seconds.
I'm on 27.
I'm on
Oh,
2 minutes
sweet.
and 6.
Shut up.
As long as you are quiet, you have my patience in your demand. So
I will not spoil anything.
Come on, go on, Mark O'Hara. Come on, that should be a free kick to us.
Yeah, that's why I'm watching the now, Gogs. At least that makes two of us.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a Premier
Joseph Coyle says, "I'm a Pastamite super fan and get pattered every stream, and I still come back."
That's why you're the chief, mate.
Yeah, that's the great chief of Pastamite chat.
The PTM chief.
Gogsy, did you put in the capitals for both? It's hard to explain this over.
Hold on. It's loading. Still, login failed still, mate.
I've sent you where it should be.
Hold on, it's. Grrr.
I always have a nightmare with passwords when I try to give it to people. I don't know why.
No, I did that as well, mate.
Right, hold on. I'm going to try and log in and see if it works. I'll just change the password.
Colin Ritchie says, "Good luck, Gogsy. Hope Mother will win this one. Hard one to call." Yeah.
Well, it's tense. The atmosphere.
It's so thick you could cut it with a knife.
None of us want a home victory.
Oh, corner for Hibs. Someone's just messaged me saying you can only log in once every 6 hours on Premier.
Yeah, it's okay because I'm on a different account. I've got 2 accounts. Had a nightmare last week, as you know. So
yeah.
Jesus, this is struggling Albion, the old stream.
Yeah,
I don't know how that's not worked because that has just let me log in. I'm going to log out now.
Maybe because it's on the same device. Oh, this is tense.
Change your browser and try it.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Oh my god, this is just taking the piss.
Not ideal, is it?
No, it's not. It really isn't. Like,
I'm opening up another browser as well to see if I can get this game.
That's usually like 3 minutes behind us a little bit.
I thought you were taking the piss.
No, genuinely not, mate.
My god, it keeps buffering. Gotta stop that. That's fine. There we go. We're on the attack. Go on, Sods. Great ball. Chris Long. Oh my god, that is shocking. Hold on.
Where are you at, Stefan?
I am at 7:23.
I'm at 6:11.
Oh, we're a minute behind now. That's not too bad.
Yeah,
I'm at 6:11 too.
And touch wood, it doesn't seem to be buffering just yet.
Same with me, mate. Same with me.
Got there in the end. Oh, I say that, and the buffering starts. Fantastic.
Right, it's not buffering for me at the moment. I'll notify you on a Joseph. I literally couldn't care less about the West Ham Chelsea game right now.
I'd also tell people in the comments not to spoil.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Better put that. No spoilers in capital letters.
You'll be banned.
You'll be banned. Banished to the.
There'll be no interaction with us and the chief.
Yeah.
Should ban that guy that called you Johnny Sutherland. He's just ruined you for life, mate.
No, do you know what? It's a good laugh. It's a decent talking point.
You're a good sport, Adam. A very good sport.
What can I say?
I mean, as I said in the chat, I'm just quite, pleased to be an original. I'm no one's doppelganger.
You don't know how lucky you are.
Oh, to look like a microphone. Oh.
Shouldn't have said that. Now people will be like, face reveal. Absolutely no chance.
Face reveal will win the cup.
Actually, I'm going to say this and I'm going to do it. The only way you'll be able to see my face is by following me on Instagram and Twitter. So, in fairness, most of my Twitter pictures are like my back. I don't know why. Looks quite cool.
Goodness me, man. This is buffering fucking more than a massive buffering thing.
Buffering more than a massive buffering thing.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was
Oh
nearly,
my goodness gracious me.
that was a great cross.
It looks like something's happened to a wee cardboard Hibs fan. He looks to have fallen over. Seen that there.
Who's it flashing across the box? And this bit flashes one. Who's that at the back stick? Can't quite get a touch on it.
Can I get your
Good
guys'
point.
thoughts on something like Scottish football stadiums? Because I'm looking at Easter Road here, right? And obviously it's got 4 stands, 4 big, decent sized stands. But they're all separate, they're all individual. I prefer like the bowl feeling, like you look at Old Trafford or if you look at Tottenham Stadium, all the stands combine like into one. I noticed it's a Scottish football thing where it doesn't happen. I just want to get your thoughts on that fit. But I know you are.
I love Easter Road how it is personally, mate. I love going to Easter Road. And I think Easter Road and Tynecastle sort of falls into that same bracket whereby filling in the corners would be sort of, not saying it's impossible, but I think it'd be very tricky. So I don't know. I quite like it. I think it's something sort of unique in it. Yeah, kind of. It doesn't give us. It sort of keeps that authentic feeling. It's not like your Tottenham Hotspur Stadium or Old Trafford. I don't know.
I've seen your comment there, Joseph. Cheers, Chief. Yeah, I see your point. I just think it would be improving for the atmosphere because it would lock it in. Like, whereas when it's like divided into 4 separate stands, I feel like it doesn't make it as intense.
It makes it a colder stadium as well.
Yeah, that's true. Motherwell, I was at Fir Park ages ago. Well, I say ages ago. It was last February, March, and not last. Wait, hold on. 2020.
Was that for the 4-0 game?
Yes, it was freezing.
Yeah.
Were you at that game?
Yeah, I was. Came up from Sunderland just for the game. But I mean, I thought we played really well for the first half, and then we just shied away. Thought 4-0 flattered Celtic, but
it did.
Some of the goals you scored were top quality. Like there was a free kick, Cal McGregor flicked up and volleyed it from the edge of the box. Just
football they were playing at that point was brilliant.
It was.
Don't know what happened this season.
Neil Lennon happened.
He was there last season, so I'm like,
oh. But that's still picking up the scraps from a very successful team.
Yeah, no, I will give you that.
When in the 90s when Motherwell finished second, Alex McLeish got the credit, but he took up a successful team from Tommy McLean. Gogsy, what football stadium in Scotland that you haven't been to there's only 2 in the pyramid in the top 4 leagues. That's Cove and Ayr.
Have you been to every stadium bar them?
Correct.
Bloody hell.
That's impressive.
That's a man that loves his football. Tell you what I'd love to do. I'd love to do that 42 challenge. Where you
What is that?
go to like every football stadium in Scotland within 42 hours.
Oh, I was thinking about doing that for the Premiership kind of. I don't know, every Premiership ground in a day. I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know.
Aye, so like 12 stadiums, like I think you can do the 12 and 12 challenge, like 12 stadiums in 12 hours. Don't think you'd be able to do that, but 12 stadiums in a day, I think you could do that easy.
Yeah. I'm just begging that Ross County go down.
Robin Nelson, I don't know why you're going yes. There's not been a goal. Well, yeah, fancy a road trip, boys.
I fancy it. I would do it 100%.
I'm up for it, 100%.
I know.
Gogs, I think you might be lying here. I will say that.
It's still 0-0 with Daniel B. Still 0-0. 15 minutes gone.
Hibs claiming for a corner there, but it's been given for a by kick. See, I feel horrible because I'm like trying not to say as much on the game because I know you are,
Yeah.
but I'm also like, going to be silent.
It's force of habit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Goodness me, Devante, what was that?
I know that login hasn't worked.
Oh, yes, my dinner's ready. That's just... That's just poor form, really.
What are you having for your tea?
Mince and ties.
I'm having a doner hoagie wrap when we're finished here.
Would you sign Roberts off us if you could? Doesn't really have a place in our squad anyway. It's worrying when a team in the lower division is so willing to just offload a player.
Hey, watch it.
Well, I would just say, like, he's been all right for us this season. He's scored 3 goals. One really important goal. 2 against Highland League opposition.
And another against this mob.
Do we know the referee today?
Nope.
Go on, Devante.
I'm gonna
Or Chris
go
Long.
and have a wee gander because I think he's been all right so far.
Well, he's not had any major decision to make from what I've seen.
He's made a good call there.
Oh no.
Hope it's no Colin Stephen.
John Beaton, that's who it is. James Hunter, Jake Hastie's been shot of confidence this season. He's half the player he was when he was at his peak with Motherwell.
Do you know what somebody told me about Jake Hastie? I find it funny because apparently Celtic and Rangers were both, obviously they were looking at Turnbull apparently, and apparently Rangers picked up Jake Hastie because they mistook him for David Turnbull. I don't know how true that is, but if it's true, I find that funny because David Turnbull's a quality player.
That's funny.
Surely not.
Well, you would think not, but then Celtic
not.
signed Mo Bangura in 2010, and apparently they signed the wrong Bangura. So, isn't that just typical of Celtic?
I love those stories like that. The what was the one down south? The major one down south, was it out Southampton with Graham Souness?
Oh yeah, they signed the boy and he lasted like, was it 14 days?
Something like that. I don't know. But
That time, some club they consider themselves to be quite big built a new stand and forgot to put seats in. Only Scottish football. Love it.
what do you mean that consider themselves quite big? Who's ever said that?
I just wanted to see your reaction there.
Mate, like you said, biggest in Edinburgh, that's all that counts.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I shouldn't say this on a Hibs Motherwell stream. We're tiny.
What, the stadium or?
Both. We are tiny, quite literally tiny.
I think Newcastle has to be the best away stadium in Scotland.
What?
Yeah, anyway.
Mark O'Hara won the ball there. I don't see how that's a free kick to Hibs.
I'm still buffering.
Stefan, what do you think of that? The Mark O'Hara tackle?
I'm struggling to remember it, mate. I have to be honest.
No problem, mate.
Sorry.
Callum Thompson says, I've heard stories that Aston Villa originally wanted Stephen McGinn and accidentally got John McGinn. Well, that's a great mistake to make.
As a beneficial mistake.
Is it every time we come on a stream, John McGinn's name has to be mentioned?
It actually is.
Just a thing where people have to remind us that John McGinn once played for Hibs, or he's playing for Aston Villa down in the English Premier. Is it just
I was going to say exactly that. Goggs is a Villa fan and has never once mentioned John McGinn. It's always somebody in the comments.
I know. I couldn't actually care that he plays for Aston Villa. It's the fact that he's just another good player that Aston Villa have signed. And it just so happens to be John McGinn. It's Stuart says Motherwell. All right. Well, he's hoping that we.
It's been quite a tense game so far. Like no team really looking the better side.
Oh, what the fuck is that, man?
There's nothing clear cut just yet, is there?
No.
I'm just really nervous, mate.
I think Hibs have had the better chances that have came, but
Mm-hmm.
they've obviously not done anything with them.
No.
Like
you say, perhaps it's just too tense. Sorry, Goggs. Just too tense that it's kind of a rather not lose as opposed to go out and try and win the game so far.
Well, I hope it does not go to extra time because I'm stuck.
No, I don't want it to go to extra time.
Nobody wants that.
I just want my Donner Hoagie rap.
I suffered enough last Friday night.
That was crazy. Yes, Graham, that's it.
That was it.
Adam, the guy Southampton signed, claimed he was a cousin of George Weah's, and he was found out after coming on as a sub for 20 minutes or so. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. I was trying to put two and two together.
Goodness me. This stream is actually killing me, honestly.
Oh, mate, it's horrendous. This is why cup games need to be on console telly.
Aye. There's no way I'm paying $12.99 for a membership of Premier Sport when it's just one Motherwell game that's being played.
No chance. It's not worth your money at all, mate.
Nah, it really isn't. Fair enough, $12.99 is cheaper than a match ticket. What it would have been for this game. It'd probably been about 15 quid. For me, at least. But honestly, this game
easy.
Is...
Certainly scrappy so far.
I'm not liking it. The three white buttons.
It says quite a lot, but it's got a thing there. It says, F lads, refresh from here. Were they expecting it?
I've pressed, I think I've pressed refresh more times than Motherwell have strung a pass together.
Well, there's the future Heart of Midlothian gaffer in the Hibernian stand there.
Oh, God, you are miles behind me.
I'm in the 20th minute.
Why in the heck do you want Gordon Strachan as your next manager?
Oh, if only.
Johnny M.
Fan, though, isn't he?
Johnny M. There's nothing you can get a refund of if you've not spent any money. Perfectly legal.
Oh my God. So I actually want to show like a minute without any sort of interruption.
Adam, I've sent you the email for that Premier Sport. I just want to see if you're able to log into it. Because I could log into it.
I'll be raging if you do.
What did you send it on, mate?
Messenger.
Oh, Messenger friends.
Oh, Facebook friends.
Oh, close friends on Instagram friends. Yay. Well, I added me as a close friend anyway. I don't know if you added me as a close friend.
That's the elite.
Definitely is, mate.
I'm honoured.
See, if this was on BBC, it wouldn't have been so bad.
Aye. Tell you what, Stephen O'Donnell has an impeccable jawline.
He does, doesn't he? That's why he's a friend of the channel.
A good friend of the channel.
Good friend of the channel.
No, it's not letting me, Stefan.
Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Hold on, I'm going to reset the password then. That must be the issue. It
just says, sorry, you're not allowed to have multiple logins with the same username. So it's obviously...
If you click up at the top and say log out all devices, it should let you log in.
All right. I'll just shut that down now.
Let me try that then.
Yeah, go on then, Gogs.
I love it when the referee makes a decision that the players don't agree with and the camera just pans straight to him and he's pure talking away with the players. I just love it.
Hey. Premier Player.tv. So have you signed out?
No, so if you click on, it'll ask you to log in and then it'll say, oh, you can't have more than one device. Go up to the top where it says it should say something like remove all accounts or something.
Thing is, right, let's try it.
Well,
I
super
love the
well.
advantage here as well. Must be said. Nice to be heard there.
Amen. And go on, son. It says invalid token. What does that mean?
Oh, I've got no idea why it's done that.
My account. If we go into that.
I mean, I did cancel the membership, but it says it's available to the 23rd to the 5th. So.
Nah, it's not. It's not working.
What's it saying, mate?
It came up invalid token.
I don't know what that means. I've never heard that. Right, I'll try another wee suggestion, maybe. I'll log out the account I'm logged into. And
Get
log
up! Aye, that's Martin Boyle, you diving, cheating bastard. Sorry. But you see that? McGinley makes a fantastic tackle, wins the ball, goes out for a corner.
I've just seen the replay now.
Ah, you diving cheat.
Yeah, get up, you rat.
You're shite at pro clubs, Boyle. Sorry.
Friend of the channel?
Not a friend of the channel. He slagged my accent.
Oh, enemy of the channel.
Enemy of the channel, yes. Enemy of
I
the
don't
channel.
know how that. I've just logged into that on my my Premier Player, and it's let me log in. So what I'll do, Gogs, is I'll send you the other account I've got.
Okay.
Stefan trying his best to hook up the boys. I love it.
Yeah, I just want to be able to commentate it on it with at least have Gogsy like on the same time as me, because oh my god, what I want to say, I need to wait 3 minutes and then it's not relevant.
Graham Campbell, Caldwell says that do any of you guys know why the cup games are on Premier and not Sky? Because Premier Sport bought the thing.
The rights or whatever.
The rights, yeah. Oh. Mother will have a corner out of that though.
Indeed.
Happy Hybe says, take it you don't watch football. Boyle doesn't dive, does sometimes. You've just gone against what you just said there.
Boyle doesn't dive, he does sometimes.
There you go, Gogsy. The password's just above the picture. And it's only one capital, so and it's at the very start. So.
Gogsy, have you finished that MD?
Well, halfway through it.
Good effort.
I've been slagged before, so I'm trying to keep up my game.
Respect the hustle.
One. Go on!
Oof.
Worked.
No, I was talking about Chris Long's wee run there.
We were going like, go on, it's logging in, go on. It might say that thing where you need to log out, but yeah, just do that and then log in again. It should work.
Well done, Liam Kelly. I love that from you. This email named after El Unisi by any chance?
No, it's named after my mum, mate.
All right, fair.
Was your mum called Mohammed?
Alexa, shut up. Yes, mate, she is. You got a problem with that? That's not very 21st century of you. Let's not
To be fair, Mohammed. To be fair, Mohammed is the most common name in the world. So
None whatsoever, Stefan. That's good to know.
there we go. I've got the game.
Hey, there we go.
Well,
All right.
What minute are you on, mate?
Let me just mute the tab. There we go.
You logged in and had
All
score.
right. All right.
I'm on 30.
So I'm on 30.09.
Okay, well, I'm still ahead of you. I'm on 30.27, but it's not that bad.
No, that's fine. Half hour gang. I get it. That's fine.
Sorry, mate.
It's all right. It's one of those things.
Jim McMudden says 1-0 is his prediction, but he didn't say who to. Hibs Vlog says thinks it'll be 3-0 Hibs. Well, we're half an hour in.
I'm going to say I've watched 30 minutes of this game and I can't see where you're getting 3-0 from. I'm glad Goggs is almost level with me.
Yeah, I'm 30, 50.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I can now talk about the game and not feel bad for spoiling it. Like half chances. Obviously, I won't spoil goals, but tackles and that and so forth.
Oh, that should be a free. What? It should be a free kick.
Thought that, mate.
Chris Long just got molested.
I just feel so alone.
What minute are you on?
31.29.
What about yourself, Adam? 22, 22.
29:15.
Goodness me. Go on. Oh, that's a foul. That's it.
Oh, my laptop's about to die. Don't want to be kicked out. 2 seconds, please.
I am Osama bin Laden. Sorry. That's terrible.
I'm a big fan of that sort of patter, though.
That's shocking.
It's the edgy stuff that almost gets you cancelled, but not quite. I like
Yeah, sorry about that, mate.
it. It's not bad, mate.
When we explain Adam's absence next week.
That's the last you'll see of Johnny Sutherland on the channel.
Yeah.
What was it? What was it? The Hamilton commentator, and he was like, he said, "Oh, sorry, I was away. I needed a
Doing a jobby.
yeah."
It's all right.
Oh, it's terrible.
Because this is just YouTube. It's fine. There's nothing to. Oh, go on, Chris. Oh, that's such a what? Oh, saved. Corner. Come on! Come on! That's it. Beat him. Come on!
It's a great effort from Alan Campbell. Not a lot of power behind it, but
Nah, but it won a corner.
yeah.
Come on, Motherwell.
Oh my God, is this CF1? They don't have show some amount of replays.
That was a terrible effort, but that'll do, I suppose. At least we've had a shot on target this half. Come on.
Unlike when you're Celtic playing at home, you don't register not on target.
Ricky Lamy nearly there. 12 minutes and I can have a trip to the toilet.
I'll let you know when I see Chris Long in the corner.
Poor Adam.
That's fine, mate.
Maybe try another browser, mate.
So I've come to expect with this competition. We just don't see eye to eye this season for whatever reason.
No, definitely not.
Jim McWooden says, Goggsy, ban Joseph. He is harassing me. I feel unsafe around him.
Oh, we can't ban the Chief.
No, we can't ban the Chief.
Stefan, that's put me forward 20 seconds.
Amazing. See, my advice works.
Jules is like, please pipe down.
Pipe down.
Yes.
Well, Chief is
Yes,
telling me.
we'll be live for every Scottish Cup quarter final, no matter what the result today is.
So tune in tomorrow for the St Johnstone Rangers game, but it won't be Gogsy hosting because he'll be too angry that Motherwell have lost. Nah, I'm joking.
That's
Oh my
terrible.
God.
That it's not what we need.
Control that with his gub.
Come on, Stefan. We need the faith here. Keep the faith.
No, I had the faith. I was making a wee joke. Didn't pan out the well.
Motherwell's name's on this.
It's about time.
Like Gogsy says, the omens.
Yeah, every other club in the top flight, apart from Hamilton, seems to have had a sort of trophy to celebrate this decade, whereas Motherwell have had nothing. So we're due something, at least. Oh, that was an awful pass.
That's actually a great point.
That is. I'm actually trying to think what club in the top hasn't
Hamilton
and Motherwell.
Of course, it's the two Lanarkshire clubs, isn't it?
I'm just thinking Ross County League Cup 2016.
Yeah.
Kelly. When did Kelly win the League Cup? Aye, was that League Cup 2012 because we won the Scottish in 2012.
Oh, God, did you?
Could never have guessed.
But you played his chance. Did you win 5-1 or something or 5-0?
Hold on a second. When have I ever mentioned that on Gogsy's channel before? Come on. I mentioned it.
That's 47. Livy won the League Cup in 2004.
I've mentioned the Brora defeat more than us winning it.
Aye, but that's not this decade, Gogsy. It's not even last decade. It's the decade before.
I know. It was a while ago. That's why I wanted Livingston to beat St Johnstone at Hampden. What's your thoughts on Shane Lavery? To be honest, Shane Lavery would be a good signing in my opinion.
Has never a free kick.
What? I can't believe that's a free kick. Jackson Irvine, take your ponytail and get to fuck. That's never a foul.
You can have Lavery if it means that we get Lafferty.
I mean, I would take either of Lavery or Lafferty. Like, we need someone that can hit the back of the net more than 10 times a season.
You love Kyle Lafferty, don't you, Adam?
I really do. Think about him every day.
Good boy.
What a boy. My hero.
No, I meant this millennium. If I said decade instead of millennium, I'm sorry. I'm halfway to being comatose already.
Wee high boot there from a Hibs player, I would thought there. Put your foot that high. Referee's done nothing about it. See the inconsistency of refereeing in this.
I was literally waiting on this at some stage.
It's taken me 38 minutes to say that, but the inconsistency of refereeing in this country is ridiculous.
I think Stefan, my love for Kyle Lafferty primarily brews because I've seen so many terrible centre forwards play in maroon and white, and he's been the only sort of average to semi-decent one.
The only ones I can really recollect are obviously Naismith. What's his name?
Christian Nadi.
No, I was going to say Osmond So.
Oh, I liked Osmond So.
We got the best out of Park.
We got the best out of Osmond So, I think. And that was shortly after he scored a worldie free kick against Stefan Celtic as well, Gogsy.
Yeah.
He went on some wee spell.
Because one of the best games I must say that I've seen at Fir Park was a 2-2 draw against Hearts. I think we took the lead both times. And then, but still, it was an end-to-end game. Marvin Johnson scored in like the 75th minute or something, and then Osmond So scored like almost directly after. It was an absolutely brilliant game.
What a player. Yeah, I love big Osmond So. Best Swedish striker to ever play in Scotland.
then again, there's a Henrik that is,
No, I was going to say, I think John Guidetti could maybe challenge him.
But I was also going to say that certain Celtic player is not even the best Henrik to have played in Scotland. There's been Henrik Ojama that played for Motherwell.
What a player he was. I liked Henrik Oyama.
Linfield, 54 league titles, Motherwell 1 league title. I don't actually give a shit.
Yeah. Won 54 league titles in the Northern Ireland League doesn't even equate to 1 league title in Scotland.
Correct.
Well said, that man.
No, who's this trying to hit out with Northern Ireland football fan? I feel like an English fan slating the Scottish game, but don't bring Northern Irish football into a Scottish football, YouTube stream. Do me a favour.
Like 90% of Northern Irish football fans have a big team that's either Celtic or Rangers. So,
I like that centre forward conversation because I'm thinking back to trying to think of Motherwell centre forwards. I remember Michael Higdon. What a player he was!
What a player.
Goals galore.
Louis Moult as well.
Louis Moult, I'm a big fan of.
Louis Moult, probably the best in a long time.
Oh, yeah. He was the best we had since Michael Higdon.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
John Sutton's bitterly offended at that.
Scott McDonald.
John Sutton was great, but he wasn't Michael Higdon. He didn't score 26 league goals in a season.
Oh, I know he wasn't Michael Higdon because when he rocked up in Gorgie, all the goals dried up.
He was unfairly treated at Hearts. I think you'll be first to admit that.
John Sutton.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
What happened to him?
Like he scored twice against Aberdeen, and then the next game he was dropped, and then he went to see Paulo Sergio, and Paulo Sergio said he had no place for him at Tynecastle. So then he was farmed out on loan to Central Coast Mariners in Australia.
but that's what I was going to say, because then it allowed us to sign Craig Beattie. And if you're asking me who was the better signing, Craig Beattie or John Sutton, it's Craig Beattie all day.
So he scored a penalty against Celtic in a Scottish Cup.
No.
Too much, mate. It's becoming a joke.
He galvanised that team.
So John Sutton was sent out on a Wonga loan to Central Coast Mariners.
It quite literally was a Wonga loan, given that script. Cowabunga.
Skippy, get out the water.
Central Coast Mariners gave us Tom Rogic, I believe. So
yeah, there you go. They know quality when they see it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Well, Tom Rogic hasn't been.
Yeah, didn't Usain Bolt also play for Central Coast Mariners?
Usain Bolt and John Sutton up front with Tom Rogic in behind. Now tell me that isn't the deadliest trio you've ever heard.
Oh, Mason McDowell, yes, that is my TikTok account. That is me. Matt White HD, yeah, Eddie Nolan has been unreal. Yeah, he's been flawless, mate. Not put a foot wrong since he signed.
He's not quite Kevin Nolan, is he?
No.
Did he play for West Ham?
And Bolton.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Newcastle.
West Ham football. My mate, who's a West Ham fan, absolutely hate Kevin Nolan.
Graham Caldwell says Michael Higdon was a very underrated striker, had a great spell at Motherwell. Thing is, he was actually hated by Motherwell fans in his first season.
Prolific.
And like he scored double figures in his first season. And then in his second season, he got 26 goals in the league. Funny thing is, my uncle, who was the team doctor at the time, my dad said that he rated Michael Higdon, unlike most of the Motherwell fans. And on the bus journey back down from an Inverness game, in which we won 5-1 that day, and Michael Higdon scored, Michael Higdon phoned my dad and said, and obviously it said my Uncle Mark was phoning, but it was on my Uncle Mark's phone. And my dad said, "All right, Mark, how's it going?" And he said, No, it's Higgy. I just wanted to thank you for having faith in me because like every other cunt
No.
seems to
Such
absolutely
a class.
his because Motherwell fans love a striker that can run the length of the pitch and do everything.
Tell me what you think of this challenge by Gogic on.
Oh my god, that should be a red card.
got
His
there.
studs are showing
think
there.
I think that answers that question.
His studs are showing there.
Nah, I don't know.
I've only seen it once so far.
Nah,
I
the
think
replay, yellow card, but the replay.
Oh
yeah,
no,
studs
Stefan,
there.
that's a red card, mate. And that's without tinted specs. That his studs have gone up there last second.
I'll need to see another replay, but I have to say I would be happy with a yellow there.
Going back to the whole Higden malarkey, it's just I think in Scotland it's so important that teams have somebody that they can kind of pin their hopes up on as well. Really, eh? I think was he not the last non-Old Firm player to win? Was it Writers Player of the Year or
He
something?
was also the first, like he was the first, I think, as well.
Unbelievable.
Like he was the highest scoring non-Old Firm player since post-war.
Bloody hell! In a single season, I take it.
In a single season.
Jesus.
Lavery, funnily enough, just scored. Yeah, so apparently Motherwell, Kilmarnock and Livingston are looking at this player, Lavery, who's only 22. He was actually on the books at Everton a couple of years ago and then went to Falkirk on loan.
I was going to say I recognise that name, but I can't say I
He's
know
a
much.
football manager player. I would say that for a fact.
And I knew of Motherwell and Kelly's interest, but I didn't realise that Livy were also in the equation as well.
I'm just saying now, the best club for him to sign for, like, I understand you've got Tommy Wright, Kyle Lafferty, who are both Northern Irish, but I think the best, like, a lot of people have actually said, like, the best club for him to go to is Motherwell, and I think £50,000 would actually do it for the transfer fee.
What did you make of the first half, Gogsy?
Find out after the break. I really need the toilet. I'll be back in a sec.
Adam, I hate to do this to you, mate, but I need to go for 2 minutes.
Brilliant. I'll just answer some of the. So if anybody's got any questions, hit them up because Robbie Collins, I am a Jambo, but I haven't seen the Hearts Trophy celebration yet. Dubai Motherwell Supporters Club. Would I take any St Mirren players? I quite like the boy Ilkay Durmus on the left. To be honest, I was disappointed in that Hearts missed out on Eamon Brophy as well. I think we could do a lot, certainly a lot worse than sort of most of their defensive unit, to be honest. Jamie McGrath as well in midfield seems to be scoring goals frequently. So I certainly wouldn't turn my nose up at any real St Mirren players, to be honest. What's the best stadium in Scotland for you apart from Tynecastle? Tynecastle I do love, of course. It goes without saying. But honestly, there's nothing like a derby Easter Road as well. That being said, do you know what? I'll say it now that Goggs is away. Might watch this back though. I do quite like going through to Fir Park to take on Motherwell because, like he says, it's usually quite a good game. I'm back. Trying to think what else. So yeah, probably Easter Road the best away day. Thomas Brown, how does it feel to be back to the big league, mate? Don't really care. Let's just see how the campaign plays out. But ultimately, it was. Well, I say it was. It is sort of 26 games of hell. One more to go on Friday night. Thank God that's it then finished.
So my thoughts in the first half, you asked earlier. I don't know what you were talking about for a second.
Oh, Stefan's away at the loo, mate, so you might want to...
no problem, I'll just go in with my opinion. To be honest, from what I've seen, I mean, I can't really separate the two teams. Thomas Brown says Hibs will beat his eye. That's what you said the last time, and we beat them 2-0. But to be honest, nothing really separates the two sides. There's not been a chance in which either side should have scored. And that, like, whoever scores the first goal in this game will be the winner of the tie. Honestly, don't know how to call it. It's been very even. I think a draw is a fair result at the moment. Yeah, Adam Smith says extra time's written all over it.
Wouldn't disagree with that either.
I can't disagree. Robbie Collins says, is Jack Hannock one of the best goalkeepers in the league this season? Obviously, McGregor has been better, but Hannock is class.
I think he's up there. I'm also a big fan of Big Seacrest at United.
I would say Liam Kelly.
Liam Kelly's another great shout, obviously with your claret and amber specs on.
I'm not even saying that because I'm a Motherwell fan. I'm saying that because Motherwell are that poor a side this season that without Liam Kelly's saves, we'd be relegated.
I'm trying to go down the table. Marciano's decent, and he's certainly the best keeper that Hibs have had in a long time because they've had some right shockers. But obviously he's away. Joe Lewis hasn't been great. Livy Strychek, he's all right.
Robbie McCrory, don't rate him at all.
Xander Clark, not too bad.
Daz47 says, how are Motherwell at pens? We scored all 5 last week against Morton in the 5-3 win in the shootout. Ryan Cameron says Motherwell going to beat Hibs 3-1. I would love to see 4 goals.
Love that, Ryan.
But I don't even see 1 goal being scored in the second half from what we've seen so far. Watford have been promoted. Cool.
Sorry guys, I'm back. I don't think there's any chance there's going to be a goal in this game.
It's been that tight so far, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been really bad.
And like we said, nothing major chance-wise.
Very cagey game. This has been a case of you'll score less goals than us instead of we'll score more goals than you.
That's kind of playing into what I said earlier, and it seems to be sort of they're scared to lose as opposed to going out to try and win the game.
Yeah. Robbie Collins says, hope this brings Motherwell second half luck. The £2 donation. Thank you very much, Robbie. Much appreciated. That will go towards the current runnings of the channel and potential expenditure in the future. Gloria says, I wonder what's going to happen to Barkas now. Market value is probably less than half of what it was last year. It's an interesting point.
A very good, interesting point. Can you highlight that comment again for me, Goggsy, please?
Sure thing.
Yeah, sorry. Market value probably less than half of what it was last year. Yeah, can't really argue with that. I don't think that's anything on himself. I think that's on the fact that he's been underutilised by the club. But listen, I don't expect Celtic to be looking to sell him in the summer because he is the most expensive keeper that they've bought. They didn't get Bain for anywhere near that. They brought Hazard through. So listen, unless Celtic are willing to spend a lot of money on a Fraser Foster-esque signing, Barkas will be here next season, and hopefully under a new manager will be the rightful number 1. By the way, Adam, you should see Twitter because I believe Effie Ambrose, LSE, has a clipped you. But yeah, it's
fantastic. I don't
that's the first notification I got.
I don't think I follow Effie.
Well, I'm just going to do the courtesy of liking and
I'm going to retweet it. There you go.
Oh, great! Thanks, lads.
You're welcome, mate.
Oh dear. Oh no. Right, well, Effie, you're getting blocked.
What will the lads at Perth to Paisley say about that?
What do you mean the lads at Perth to Paisley? I'm the Perth to Paisley founder. Then we've got my podcast co-host. No, that's
He's
fine.
the chairman of the board.
Listen, mate,
it's the viewers, mate.
It's all part of the bigger picture. Just relax. I know what I'm doing. This is reverse psychology, hopefully.
That's what Evan says. 0-0 and Motherwell to go through on pens will do for me. I don't want that, but I don't think my ticker will.
No, I don't want that. I just want my Donna Holgate app.
Wait, At the end of the day, I'm the only one that's got that invested interest in the cup now. So I'm just really hoping that Motherwell just go through. I don't care how we go through. Is that we go through?
I wonder how many times Goggsy is going to bring up the fact that he is the only one with a vested interest in the Scottish Cup. This Scottish Cup quarter-final weekend, whereas to me and Adam, it's just Saturday, the 24th of April.
Hey, listen, mate, I saw my team win the league today. Lift it. Hooray.
Well, I saw my team draw with Aberdeen on Wednesday night with a late equaliser. I'm living the life.
We are having an absolute whale of a time on here.
Thank you very much, Hamza, for the £1 donation. Appreciate that, mate.
What a boy.
Big Hamza, my Don.
You must be getting concerned now, Di Stefano, that Celtic don't have a new manager yet, given how big the rebuild is and the Champions League qualifying come very fast.
Now, listen, look, I'm not worried at all. I've already accepted that Celtic will not qualify to the Champions League this season. That's what I've accepted. I think Celtic will
Second place qualifies for the Champions League, mate.
Yeah, but the second round of it, the qualifying stages, it's not like we go straight into it. So I don't expect Celtic to qualify for the proper of the Champions League. I expect them to get Europa League at minimum. The Conference League, I'd be surprised if we ended up in there, but that would be the bare minimum. New manager. Listen, Celtic didn't announce Brendan Rodgers until 2 days before the Scottish Cup final in May of 2016. Celtic then went on to qualify for the Champions League. So listen, there's a big turnaround to happen, a big overhaul to play for, but I'm not worried yet, not at all. I get something stuck in my throat there, so I was trying to rush that.
Common expression.
What?
Common expression. Wee Dan says, just realise you have the best ever midfielder to play in Scotland following you, Goggsy. Wait, who?
When did Peter Haring start following you?
That should say, when did David Turnbull start following you?
Well, David Turnbull's been following me for about a year now, so.
Woo!
Oh, look at me, I'm the
Friend
mother.
of the channel.
Oh, I'm so big time. All the Motherwell players follow me.
Oh.
Give it a rest,
How
mate.
John Cena follows you, mate? Yeah, you've got nothing on me.
John Cena follows one of my pals as well.
Like,
I
The most
didn't
random
see
thing.
it.
my moment, I'm trying to like bask in the glory of John Cena, the doctor of thugonomics, the leader of the C Nation, following me, and you're taking off. Oh, my pal, followed by big deal. Follow Di Stefano. That is the biggest deal here.
Sorry, mate. I've got nobody noteworthy following me apart from you, Pierre.
It's mainly
That's
because
why I said apart from you, Pierre.
It's mainly because I played pro clubs with some footballers at the start of lockdown. It's nothing big, really.
Oh, I no, just what is it? What console are you on? Xbox or PlayStation? Or oh, just PlayStation friends. Nothing major. Shut up.
I passed the ball to Stephen O'Donnell on pro clubs and he scored, but nothing major.
Yeah, I mean we've got that Motherwell link up, but you know, it's not much our friendship.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, talking about pro clubs, I love pro clubs. What a game it is.
It's the best game mode by a country mile.
Yes, I'll agree with that, Adam.
Thanks, Stefan. I appreciate that.
It's all good, mate.
Jamie Foster says, what an absolute snooze fest this game. Yeah, it's been awful.
Hope you're on about the game rather than this stream.
Yeah, I was going to do the same.
Oh, it's been a poor stream. No, poor game.
Sorry?
Oh, that's fine, mate. That's fine. You made your feelings known now. That's sweet. No,
sorry,
problem.
that's Mad Dog talking again.
He says before he finishes it off.
Yeah, something like that. I'll see it off very soon. What's Stefano's thoughts on Celtic making a €5 million euro offer for Mario Vuskovic from Hajduk Split.
I've not seen that, mate. So I'm not too sure. I've never heard of Vuskovic. So yeah, listen, if they made a £5 million offer, you would expect them to have done their research on him. But I think that's a bit weird considering they don't have a manager appointed or a sporting director, and they're about to have a massive overhaul in the summer. So I'd be surprised if that's true. But if it is, then okay, I'll need to do my research and see who he is, because I've never heard of him.
The monk, who is a Dundee United fan, says, Stefan, what is Ross Doohan like?
Don't know, mate. I've never met him. He's a nice guy.
Can you highlight Johnny M's comment there, Gogsy? I'm just wondering who Jose Mourinho will be.
Mourinho. I seen that last night. Do you know, I would love Jose Mourinho to be the next Celtic manager. I spoke on Go Radio a couple of weeks ago about how Celtic signing Eddie. I know, I've got a nice wee plug.
We get it, mate. You're on the radio.
I love it. I said about getting Eddie Howe in the door. I didn't want a box office signing compared Eddie Howe to Roy Keane. However, if Celtic were to get Jose Mourinho in, it would be a fantastic footballing appointment, very forward thinking, and it would be box office in the same. So I wouldn't be opposed to it. I know a lot of Celtic fans don't like Jose Mourinho for 2003. However, I couldn't care less. So yeah, listen, I would take Jose Mourinho in a heartbeat. The guy is just world class, and I think he could do a job for Celtic, and I think Celtic could do a good job for him.
Jamie Forrester says, I'm waiting on Nizzy sparking into life and killing this tie. Pars made the playoffs. Let's go and do this now. It'll be nice to have a Fife away day back in the Scottish Premiership. I'm just saying that now.
Look at me, I'm Gogsy. I'm from Fife. Let's big up Fife. It's a kingdom.
I'm just saying it'll be good for the county, mate.
The county, only the kingdom, considering
the kingdom of Fife. Yes.
I was going to ask Stefan something about Mourinho now, and I've totally forgotten what it was.
Get your thinking out. I want to answer it.
Yeah. Do you think that Jose would use it as kind of like a stepping stone, sort of as Brendan Rodgers did if he were to come? Because as far as I can see, Mourinho only sticks around at clubs for a couple of years anyway. So if he were to be appointed by Celtic, which may seem pie in the sky, may be realistic, we don't know. I just feel as though he would perhaps use it sort of to prove that he can manage at an elite level, if you like. Do you think that's a reasonable claim, Stefan?
Celtic signed Jose Mourinho as a manager. I wouldn't expect him to be here longer than 2 to 3 years. No, it would, of course, it'd be a stepping stone move.
I'll say now, I think it's probably a drunken thought, but if Celtic appoint Mourinho as manager, Celtic will win the Conference League next season.
That is a drunk thought. Saying that, I was drunk in Rome and believed that Neil Lennon could win Celtic the Europa League, so anything's possible. Neil Lennon couldn't even beat a terrible Copenhagen side. So, yeah, listen, Jose Mourinho wouldn't be at Celtic for longer than 2 or 3 years. Would be brilliant. He would win everything in sight. So, yeah, it'd be fantastic. But he would be a stepping stone, and I would accept that. It would be a Brendan Rodgers type appointment to see if he could to get him a move back into the big leagues, if you will.
Do you get that same impression with Eddie Howe? No.
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, Eddie Howe's too good a manager not to be managing in the Premier League. I think if Celtic got him, they would be extremely fortunate to get him because he is such a great coach. So yeah, again, it'd be an appointment. Be here for a couple of years to get some stuff on the CV, and then he'd be off to bigger and better things in the terms of quality,
bigger and perceived better things.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say you would get a better club than Celtic. You might get a bigger in terms of money.
That's what I mean. Because say he takes the Celtic job and then leaves for Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
You know, there's no contest that Celtic are a much bigger club than Palace.
Well, of course.
But it's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting times for Celtic. Listen, it might feel like dull and boring when you're watching Celtic, sort of, slump out in a bit of a whimper here, but it's exciting times for what's ahead at Celtic. It's going to be hard, but, you go through the hard times to feel the glory, so.
And ultimately, if he were to kind of get Celtic back to, I mean, it's crazy to say, if he were to get Celtic back to winning major honours, given this will be the first season they've gone without one in God knows how long. But if he were to obviously put his mark on that squad and get Celtic back to winning ways, he's seen as, I don't want to say a god by the fans, but he's certainly thought of in high regard if that were the case.
I think he'd been the same with Brendan
Martin
Rodgers.
Boyle again. Diving cheating bastard. Sorry.
It's all right, mate. I think he'd be in the same regard as Brendan Rodgers. Probably he'll be held in a higher regard to Brendan Rodgers because of how Brendan departed. But you wait for things, the dust to settle, and the air to clear, and you see why Brendan Rodgers left. I sort of don't feel he's any less of a is a compliment on it any less because of what he did now. So yeah.
What a mature way to go about things.
I know, mate. Definitely didn't spend 2 years going rat. So
just like all my pals.
good.
Dear. Where are you guys? 49
I'm
minutes?
in the house. Where are you?
I think I'm almost level with Stefan.
Yeah,
I was literally, I knew what was coming as soon as I said it.
You said it earlier, and I was going to use it then, and then I thought,
11.
Why am I lagging so much, man?
Not sure, mate.
I saw Martin Boyle fall flat on his arse and thought I was actually on a par with Goggsy here, but apparently not.
That may have been the time before.
I'm assuming it was the time before now, aye, if I've learnt it.
Martin Boyle, I've just tweeted, Martin Boyle has spent more time on the floor than anything else.
I love how you don't like Martin Boyle.
I don't.
Who does?
I would take him.
He slagged off my accent while I was playing pro clubs with Tony Watt.
Oh,
look at him dropping that in every time available. Oh, I'm definitely not envious.
John Cena follows me on Twitter, and he's hit out with he was playing pro clubs with Tony Watt.
I mean, I guess my claim to fame was the fact that I present Sports Scene and was on the highlights package for the cup final.
Oh, I've seen that, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, I remember seeing it on Instagram. But then I said it at the time as well. I was like, oh, where's Johnny Sutherland in the package?
Putting two and two together, didn't realise Johnny Sutherland was a Jambo.
Oh, fuck off!
Oh, dear.
Yeah, very poor goal to concede.
Fucking Deutsch, man.
God's sake. Damn it. It's actually going to be their year.
Stop saying that.
I mean, I'm fully convinced. This is it.
Well, one positive to this is I could maybe get my Donner Hoagie up sooner than expected. Get it. I'm only joking, Gogsy.
Just seen the goal.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Free fucking header, man.
It'd be interesting to see how Motherwell react, if they react.
Well, I hope it fucking wakes us up anyway, because we've done absolute hee-haw this game.
No, that is not what we were after.
You called it.
What?
The Hibs would win. They would win.
Because I've got the fear, mate. I'm telling you, I got a feeling that's brewing in my stomach, and it's not nice.
Oh my god!
I might have to chuck big money on them to win the whole thing, so that then if it does come off, that's a consolation I can take.
That was an awful goal to concede, man.
Yeah, it really was. I don't know who the defending.
I mean, it was a good. You may say it's a
so
good
simple.
header, but it's only a good header because he wasn't challenged.
So
Therefore,
simple.
he had all the time in the world to just stick his nut on it.
Liam Kelly didn't even move for it.
I know. I'm
That's-
disappointed in that.
Yeah, it feels.
That's Tyler McGlore's fault. It's his man. He should be challenging the air for that. And he's not done that. And he's gone and conceded. And we've gone and conceded because of it.
I think when you see Motherwell's reaction to the goal and the way they're playing at the moment, they're not changing anything. I think it's on Graham Alexander now to make some substitutions, get some fresh legs on, and change how he's playing. Because at this rate, you're not going to get anything.
We need to be more aggressive.
Who's noteworthy on the bench, Goggsy?
Tony Watt apparently is on the bench.
Either. O'Hara, I don't think that's a foul. You're about to see it, but nah, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah, just seen the replay.
Yeah. I think it's time to make a couple of changes. Like, it's a cup tie. Fucking go for it.
I mean,
Highlight Graham Caldwell's comment, mate.
Too early to comment on Hibs. They have plenty of time, if not only in this game, but in the competition. Oh my God, that should be 2-0.
I can only hope so, but again, it's just we want them out sooner rather than later. That's for sure.
that should be 2-0 there.
Agreed. That's a great knockdown. And the fact that it's Doidge's lack of reaction that's led to that. But honestly, we're lucky not to be 2-0 down there. Yeah, the movement of Hibs front two has been something else, though. Back four of Motherwell been we've been poor. We haven't had anything this game. I'm disappointed in that. Because the last two trips to Easter Road, we've been the better side. But then again, because Hibs are such a good cup team.
Don't say that.
I still think there's enough time in this, to be honest.
Aye, but Adam, you know, like outside the Old Firm, Hibs are the most.
The most frequent Hampden visitors, if that's what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, apart from 2016, they are the biggest bridesmaids going, so they always get to a cup final or cup semi. But
say it louder for those in the back, mate.
I'm not going to say anything because. But it's just. I think this says more about Hibs than Motherwell. Jack Ross has found the magic formula recently. That's the thing. Hibs, on paper, have a much better squad than us. They're third in the league for a reason. It's because everyone else in the league's shite.
Just having a look at the Hearts Trophy celebrations to take my mind off this. Great.
Like, there's not many people apart from myself that actually had faith in Motherwell going all the way. Like, I was like, well, look at all the omens that's leading up to potential Motherwell winning the cup 30 years on from 1991.
Do not take Hibs like 104.
114.
114.
But who's counting?
This looks like it could be 5 years.
The thing is, on average, Motherwell seem to get to Hampden once every 4 or 5 years. I'm fine with that. I'm happy with that.
It's probably a better record than Hearts.
As long as we do well in the league, that's fine with me. But Hibs are a great cup team. And I'm not surprised we're getting beat. But I'd love to think we can go and do something.
I mean, I'm surprised in the sense that there's not been many opportunities in this game, and it had to be something as slack as that from Motherwell to give the goal away, because ultimately it's not they've scored, it's Motherwell have given it away.
We've gifted that goal.
It's almost like it is essentially they've shot themselves in the foot with it. So bit of an own goal for them, pardon the pun, but
Aye, pretty much. But we don't have the quality to go on to win the cup. Being realistic here. We're needing something special. We're needing an off day from our opposition every time we play, whoever we do play in the cup, to go on to win the game, to win the trophy.
But why not? Because you finished third last season.
We finished third because no one else was that great. I mean, we went on a 8-game winless run. Domenico! Oh, for fuck's sake! Who's in missed that? I can't believe that. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought he'd scored that, mate. Good save from Macy.
That's a great ball to him. And he turns his man inside out.
Should put it
If
just
you
seen
the
it now.
cup, Tony Watt's TikTok would be brilliant. Mate, my TikTok would be all over the shop. I would literally be posted missing if Motherwell win the cup. But it's not going to happen this season.
Keep the faith, mate. Come on.
Oh, hey, wrap that.
Yeah.
What?
Jamie's right. Ryan says we finished third because the season ended early. I'm entitled to agree with that. The one team that was in form, out with the old firm, that was in the top 6 was Livingston. So no, I don't think Aberdeen would have even finished third. It might have been Livingston at that point. Oh, just wait. A great cup side that never wins cups. Well, they won the cup in 2016. They won the CIS Cup in 2007. A great cup side, by my definition, means that a team that always performs in cups doesn't have to necessarily win the cup every season.
Just a latter stages side.
Yeah, a team that always goes to the latter stages. Hibs have a history of going to Hampden. Okay, maybe not winning too many games, but at Hampden, but at the same time, they get to the latter stages. They get to the stages that earns you the most money. Hence why I said they were the bridesmaids earlier. If we'll win the cup next, well, it won't be next stream because our next stream is actually tomorrow for the Aberdeen Dundee United game. But no, if Motherwell win the cup, I won't just have a big smile. I'll have a raging boner. Come on. Motherwell we did get to 2 finals, but they were against Celtic. Thing is with most clubs out with the old firm that have won cups in recent years, they've been playing against teams that are out with the old firm themselves. For example, Ross County beat Hibs in the League Cup, and Inverness beat Falkirk.
Aberdeen beat Dundee United.
Exactly.
Johnston, I can't remember.
I was going to say, who did St Johnstone beat when they won it? Dundee United,
Livingston.
was it not? No. Sorry. St Johnstone Livy this season, but I mean the Scottish Cup.
Dundee
Dundee United in the final. Aye.
That's the one thing. See, whenever Rangers or Celtic get to a cup final, they usually win it because they're the big club mentality. They are used to big match scenarios, whereas every other team in the league.
I was going to say even the cups that I've seen us beat Gretna and Hibs in finals, but I've seen us lose to Celtic in the Scottish Cup final twice.
And then you've been St Mirren beating. Sorry, Adam. Beating Hearts to the League Cup final 3-2. That was a fantastic game. And then
John beating there. That's not a foul.
The only team I can remember actually beating Celtic in a cup final is Kilmarnock.
I can't, mate.
That's been.
You're right. You're right.
Oh,
That's,
it was a final. It was a final.
I was
that's
at
been Motherwell's
1-0.
issue. I mean, in my lifetime, Motherwell have reached 4 cup finals, and we've played Celtic 3 times, Rangers once, and we've been beaten
So
comfortably.
what chance have you got?
Exactly. Whereas if we'd, for example, in the last time we won something major in 1991, we played Dundee United. That's the only way we're going to win something, if we don't play a team from the Old Firm.
Ultimately, though, it's a massive morale boost if you do get past one of the Old Firm en route.
That's winning the lottery on its own.
No, of course.
That's technically your own cup final within a match.
Aye, yeah, I guess so.
Like, I always like the thing is, what you're wanting as a non-Old Firm team, you're wanting Rangers and Celtic to draw themselves before it gets to hand.
100%.
Like, even when Motherwell beat Rangers en route to the League Cup final, I didn't believe we were going to win the game before. There were so many people that were thinking, we're going to win this game. I thought, nah, come on, we're playing Rangers. Doesn't matter what Rangers side it is we're against. Even though it was a Rangers side that was very weak at the time, I still believe we were going to get beaten the day. Yes, Ren 3OK says we beat Celtic in the semis in '91, but it's a rarity. I mean, Hearts beat Celtic en route to what was it, the League Cup.
No,
but it's a rarity that Celtic get beat at Hampden.
That 2013 final, Ryan Stevenson was the man of the match for me as well. Agreed, but just gutted that we couldn't see it through. Because, like I said on Talk Scottish Football, we haven't even won the League Cup in my dad's lifetime, so that would have been something to just tick off and get the monkey off our back. But was it to be on that occasion?
That's a thing. Like, the Cup's the one thing we've got a chance of winning.
Yeah.
And it annoys me that we've not actually played that well. We've got Tony Watt coming on in a couple of seconds, but what a chance it is. Like, I'm sure everyone out with the Old Firm is kicking themselves at not playing so well in the Betfred Cup.
I think you need to only look at the Scottish Cup as well this season, mate. I touched on Aberdeen Livingston as well. That's another, top 6 side away. Mm-hmm. Aberdeen Dundee United, even you could argue, is another, one of the sides that should be occupying top 6 in United's case. But the winner of that obviously puts out a bigger club, if you like, in the country. So that's why I just get the fear about Hibs.
That was a great cross as well. Just needed Devante Cole to be a wee bit quicker to get there in the 67th minute.
Should there have been a foul there in the build-up?
I thought it would have been a foul, but I'm surprised we played on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm the same. Tony Watts came on for Devante Cole.
Felix Fascinetti says, Mon the Hibe's 2016, eat it up because Scottish Nation loves Sunshine and Leith. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of Sunshine and Leith. I think it's an awful anthem.
No, I liked you, mate.
Today.
What?
I knew I liked you.
Yeah. Oh. No, I'm just like, it's not my taste in music. In fairness, if it had been my club anthem, I'd probably take it. For example, we've got Twist and Shout. I'm not a fan of the Beatles, but because Motherwell sing Twist and Shout, I sort of have to get on board with it.
That's understandable. What were you going to say, Stefan?
I was going to say I don't mind Sunshine on Leith, but it's no one I would look to listen to.
No, that's understandable.
Wouldn't go out my way. I've
just seen Tony Watt coming on Troops. That's how far behind I actually am.
Ren 3OK says, was class to be fair. And thing is, it was only class because every Hibs fan was involved.
And they've tarnished it by running on the park. Couldn't even
Nah, mate,
celebrate
that
it in
was
a
me as
classy
well.
fashion.
Mate, if that was me, if that was Motherwell winning the cup, I'd be on the park.
I'm
I'd
only
still
joking.
be there to this day.
I'm only joking. It's understandable. I mean, it had been so long. I know that it's perceived as kind of not the right thing to do, but come on, waited 100 plus years.
Big
Every
Chief
right.
says, "Be quiet. It's the best. It's not the best football anthem.
It is not.
It isn't an anthem. Nothing to do with Motherwell. Well, it may be nothing to do with Motherwell, but we still sung it at Ibrox, and it still made a Motherwell anthem because we made it our own anthem."
Yeah, listen, I don't. I'm not a big fan of Sunshine on Leith. I don't think it's that great. I think there's multiple other songs in world football that are bigger and better to be sung at a football stadium. So
Is You'll Never Walk Alone up there, Stefan?
it's up there, but it's not It's not the one I would go to as my top one. So I think the best football anthem that gets played is Carnival
De
De
Paris,
Paris.
de Paris.
Oui, oui.
oui, oui.
Magnifique.
Oh,
C'est
don't-
génial.
Commentators when Dembele and Edouard were banging in goals and they were using Magnifique left, right, and centre.
C'est super!
Mad Scottish guy going, Magnifique.
This is where my National 5 French comes in handy.
Aye, listen. Being my higher French, suck on that.
I did 4 weeks of higher French. I was like, can I please change my subject?
A plus.
Yeah.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Don't forget when the Hibs supporters invaded the pitch, this caused issues with their players lifting the cup. I
Come
wouldn't
on.
care.
It was over exuberance.
I honestly wouldn't care if Motherwell won the cup this season. Like, I would try my best to be there at the game. I'd try and get a press pass, but I would still be running on the park. It wouldn't matter.
And then Stephen O'Donnell would say, "Oh, there's my mate Goggsy.
Yeah, exactly.
Friend of the channel."
Friend of the channel.
Tony Watt seems to have given Motherwell a little bit of life here.
Yeah, but we've got a wee bit more attacking intent. Yeah, I did say Stevie would be back today, but because we've got a loss, we've got a lack of people on for tomorrow. We're gonna have Stevie on tomorrow instead. Whereas we'd have had 4 on today and only 2 on for each of the streams tomorrow. So we thought I'd even it up by having 3 on at the moment and then 3 on tomorrow for both streams. So
who's scheduled to be on tomorrow, mate?
tomorrow for Aberdeen Dundee United, I'm just gonna have a wee look because Stefan's gonna be on for the Rangers game.
There's a surprise.
Why are you surprised?
I'm only joking.
Right, so for Aberdeen Dundee United tomorrow, Fraz and Stevie will be on, and Rangers St Johnstone, Stefan and Stevie that will be on.
I'm looking forward to that.
And then Monday 26th, we've got Kilmarnock versus St Mirren, in which Stevie and Ross will come on for that. David Young says, no Hearts supporters invaded the pitch when we beat Hibs 5-1 in the final. Inexcusable behaviour.
I'd love to go back to that just because I was 13 and I probably didn't really appreciate it at the time given how young I was. So, yeah, great days.
In all honesty, though, if you told me tomorrow or today that Motherwell are going to win the cup in X amount of years or whatever, I wouldn't care. I would still run on the pitch. I ran on the pitch when Motherwell beat Rangers in the playoff because I didn't expect us to do anything whatsoever in the playoff because we were that bad that season.
What a laugh that was. Oh, dear.
I still ran on in the park. And I still gave it a big licks to the
That's
Rangers.
a big achievement to stay in the Premiership. Was it still a big achievement?
Especially with the team we had then.
I wouldn't know about that, Stefan.
No, I know, mate. Yous were unfairly relegated, as you would say.
Well
in the
said.
courtrooms.
Absolutely terrible in the park for 30 games, but never mind.
And
Even
see,
worse in the courtrooms.
it's the fact Hearts were so poor for 30 games is why I didn't really have an issue with them going down. But if it was Celtic, I would be raging. So I can see where you're coming from.
Oh, like that, mate.
Celtic's not good enough for Gallagher. What?
What?
Behave yourself.
I'm
I'm
pretty
viewing
sure
Declan
someone
Gallagher
asked-
as a coup for us, so
I'm
he's
pre- I'm
definitely
pretty sure
good enough for Celtic.
Someone asked me what I would think on Declan Gallagher going to Celtic. To be honest, if Declan Gallagher wants to go to a different team, so be it. I don't care. Like, with Graham Alexander coming in, he has made sure that we're actually a solid side, and he's made us, like, since the point that Graham Alexander came in, we've been the third highest performing team in the league.
And then at
So,
least that allows him to put his stamp on the squad as well, doesn't it? Then
exactly. If you see, like, we're the third best team since Graham Alexander came in. It makes me wonder what we'd be like with his own squad.
yeah, I totally get that.
So I'm more than happy for that. I'm just happy with us staying up in the division this season. Like, next season, go for broke. It's fine. We'll be in the Betfred Cup. We'll have at least 4 games in the Betfred Cup. We'll have a game in the Scottish Cup. If we win that, great, even better. But I want us to focus on a top 6 finish. That's my aim for next season. And the fact that 5 out of 6 teams in Scotland, 5 out of the top 6 gets European football, I think that's a realistic achievement to aim for next season.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because I don't believe, right, you may say, right, okay, Hibs have been the third best team in Scotland this season, but they've still had their flaws. They have still been very beatable. I mean, Hibs' record alone against the bottom 6 teams, it's been questionable at times. I believe from a clean slate next season, I think Graham Alexander will bring a good side together without the likes of Declan Gallagher. We'll have Stephen O'Donnell in. But I think next season, a top 5 finish is realistic.
Listen, I don't see why not, mate. Because ultimately, we're in transition. Aberdeen are in transition. Hibs are kind of the only ones that have sort of, I don't want to say they're underway in their project, but certainly Jack Ross is bringing his own players in. He'll probably lose, a couple in the summer. I can't see Kevin Nisbet staying there. Be intrigued to see what the Josh Doig situation as well, how that all pans out. But I don't know. I don't see why not for Motherwell, to be honest. I can't see. Can't see Livingston, given their stinking form, maintaining that sort of top 6 finish.
The thing is, the only 4 teams, that I see finishing above Motherwell next season is Celtic, Rangers, Aberdeen, and Hibs. I think Hearts will finish in the bottom 6, but they'll still stay up comfortably. I think Hearts.
Shit.
I think Hearts will have a same sort of season as Dundee United have had. And
Can't wait for that.
No, but I'm saying now, I think Hearts might have a strong start, but they might wane. And
that'd be just typical. It's always, or it seems to always be the case every sort of few seasons. We get off to a great start, we get a couple injuries, and it all fizzles out. So I don't know.
Oh, that's it. I think Declan Gallagher's is Declan Gallagher going off?
No, I don't think so. He's waiting to come back on for me.
I've just seen him pick up this injury. That's how far behind I am.
I've noticed that he was like his gums were bleeding. It's just like every time I try and brush my teeth, gums start bleeding. Nothing worse.
Gingivitis, I think, mate.
That's it, mate.
Or gingivitis.
Wow.
That might be it.
So,
Lynn3OK says recruitment this season from Celtic has been terrible all right. Aye, but we won't talk about Celtic that much this stream.
hold on, can we? I don't understand people's. I don't understand people saying that Celtic's recruitment's been bad. It hasn't. The players that were brought in haven't played to the best that they could.
No! Fuck off.
They weren't bad players.
2-0 to Hibs.
That's that.
That's it. Fucked.
Bastard.
Oh no! I was going to say one of them could be offside, but the Motherwell player was in front of.
Playing them on.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not actually too fussed. I've had a good stream. I've enjoyed the chat. Yeah, it's the fact that Jackson Irvine was in line with Liam Kelly. That's why it was onside.
Yeah.
Just seen it there. Bastard.
Oh well. To be honest, I'm not too fussed. I mean, I've had my excitement this season with us beating Morton in the penalties. To be honest, I acted as if Motherwell would win the cup ourselves.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Adam.
It's
It's
just
alright, mate.
the goals that we've lost.
The 2 goals that we've conceded are very poor. But at the same time, I've not seen Motherwell do anything this game.
Yeah.
No, it's been very poor. They've looked at a shadow of themselves, certainly in the last meeting at Easter Road.
Absolutely. Like, I'm not complaining about the result because, let's be honest. Wait a minute. No, that's offside, that goal. No, wait. He's in line with O'Donnell.
Who's on the line, though?
Liam Kelly's claiming for offside, but that's because there's 2 players behind Liam Kelly.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
That's why it's onside. Oh, we've got a goal back! Come on, Ricky Lamy! Come on! Yes! Ricky Lamy with his first goal of the season.
Decent goal as well. I had to contain all
What
my.
finish?
Maybe not. Come on.
Come
on,
on!
I was going to say it's over, and I'm glad I didn't.
Ricky Lamy!
No, really, it's just as you were for Motherwell. They still just need a goal, so it's back to as you were. It's not a bad situation now.
Oh,
No,
we've got 8 minutes.
And you hope that that'll sort of galvanise them and give them that little bit of momentum.
You hope so.
Well,
And they said to say, some finish, by the way.
all right, Johnny, we're about 3 minutes ahead.
Shut it.
They said that about 3 minutes ago.
Shut up.
I'm only joking. It was a great finish.
Thanks, mate.
I'm going to quickly go to the toilet. We've got 8 minutes for Motherwell to get back into the tie. Kyle!
This means I get to announce a goal if Motherwell score without waiting for Gogsy. And oh my god, might just be about to. Oh, if whoever that was didn't take that away, I think Cole was going to smash it. That's unfortunate. If you have any questions for me and Johnny here, you can feel free to send them.
You're definitely going to introduce me as Johnny on Monday, eh?
You've just ruined the surprise, mate. Nah, nah. Going to keep it professional, mate. God, this dead air isn't great.
Graham Caldwell, it's all right, Adam. If St Mirren can get past Kilmarnock, then we'll beat Hibs in the semi-final. We're due a victory against them this season. Well, I'd rather you than Hibs, to be honest. And that is saying something, because I'm not keen on St Mirren either.
Yeah.
And I'm back. Come on. Here we go.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry.
Adam, what are your thoughts on Andy Webster possibly joining the Hearts coaching staff? First, I've heard of it, to be honest. Has he not got some gig at St Mirren, funnily enough, Andy Webster? I was in a big Hearts charity call with him semi-recently, and he was a great laugh. Really, really nice guy. And yeah, just, I mean, I love Andy Webster. I always will. So it would be kind of nice. I had heard sort of through the pipeline that Rudy Scatchell might be coming back in some sort of coaching role, but
Rudy Scatchell, what a player!
But we'll see. What a player indeed! The sweetest left foot I've ever seen.
Don't think Griffiths got on, did they?
No, they didn't see eye to eye. Neither did Derek Riordan and Scatchell.
Got a couple of comments here. Hibs Vlog says, good consolation for Motherwell. We've still got 6 minutes plus added time.
And it's all Motherwell at the moment. So
come on.
Hibs, honestly, they look on a shaky peg, Gogsy.
Come on the well.
Sugary peg, I should say.
Sugary peg. Yeah, it's going to be squeaky bum time for Hibs at least.
100%.
That's what you want.
Ryan, Adam, how does it feel to be a supporter of a yo-yo club? I don't know, mate. I don't support Ross County.
Michael Varmint says, are you going to be on Sports Scene this weekend? I've not been asked. I've not been approached by Sports Scene for a while.
Sorry about that, mate. We'll try and get somebody to sort that for you.
What 1 minute Gogsy said I'm not bothered. Thing is,
it's what happens.
If your team's losing for a spell and you get to the point where you've almost accepted defeat, you're like, okay, so what? But if your team scores, it's a completely different scenario.
Hibs honestly look rattled at this stage.
Oh, please. Please.
Yeah, that goal.
Please, Hibs it! Please, Hibs it! Wait a minute. I think Jackson Irvine might have been a foot offside. They're showing the replay again. Yeah. I thought he was onside.
No, I think he was off, mate.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm a fan of VAR, by the way.
Do you know what? It's just the inconsistencies of refereeing in the Scottish game. Not saying VAR would fix it, because you'd still have the same incompetent officials running it, but
I know. Right, come on. Get into them.
Daz asking God.
Burners! Come on!
Oh my goodness.
What?
Daz asking Gogsy, is Jonathan Sutherland a friend of the channel? Yes, he is, because you're right here. Oh.
Start getting the ball down and passing more. None of this like hard passing, because get the ball under control and get moving. That's poor. That's poor.
You talking with your heart, Gogs, and not your head, saying only teams you can see finishing above Motherwell being Old Firm, Aberdeen, and Hibs, just ignoring how mediocre these have been this season. Yeah, I'm the biggest critic of Motherwell. Like I can go out and say how shite we have been, but with the current form we're in, I don't see why we can't go and compete for the top 6 at least next season.
And under new management, like you say, mate, why not?
Aye, I mean, yes, we do have Hearts coming back into the fold next season, but I think Hearts will definitely stay up, but they'll be consistent.
We're in transition. We know we're in transition. Yeah.
It'll be a season where you'll be happy to stay up and consolidate your place in the top flight, like Dundee United have this season. Kamara.
Boring.
Oh my god! Oh fuck yes! Come on! Yes! Oh my god! Teach! Yes!
And what a goal it was, Tony.
Oh my god!
The former Jambo himself.
Get that up, you! Say that we're not competent enough! Yes!
God,
come on!
I wanted to celebrate that so much, but for you, mate. I've left it for you.
Yes!
I'm raging. I think my dinner's been phoned. I am fuming.
Well played,
Yeah,
Stefan.
another goal and
Love
make
that,
sure
mate.
in time.
Oh, come on.
Yes!
I love it.
What last 5 minutes this has been?
Good header.
Where's all this action been for the past 87 minutes? Now, the last thing you want is Motherwell to get confident and get ahead of themselves and then let Hibs sneak it. So
I think Motherwell would just be happy to take it to extra time at this
I'll
rate.
be delighted to take this extra time.
Yeah.
She won! She won! I caught an embodiment! I caught an embodiment in the name of the me! I win! I asked! Oh, why she won the ribbon? She said it's for the will and we're gonna win the cup! Win the cup! Win the cup! Don't fucking concede here, you pricks! Yes! Let's go!
Motherwell really
Go
needs
on! Go on! Kiss long! Oh!
Oh, they're not going to get it, are they? Oh, they're not.
That is tremendous. Goodness me.
I can see Motherwell sneaking this, boys. I can see it coming.
Oh, please.
Go on, please! Last minute, last chance to win.
2 minutes added. 2 minutes
2
added.
minutes added!
They're
I
going to
can't believe we've managed to sneak this back.
This is unbelievable.
Play like it says, Gogs in the dog is simply spectacular.
Oh, I thought that
Oh
was
my god.
Well, as long as Motherwell don't sleep now, you're going to extra time.
And who'd have seen that?
Martin Boyle's been booked again. Yeah, get it up, yeah, you diving cheat.
Right, 1 minute
scored.
one of the two added. Hibs have a dangerous throw in though.
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking crumble now, Motherwell.
No. My heart's about to beat out my chest.
I thought he was about to award a penalty there.
Oh my word.
Wait, what?
This is disgusting.
Oh.
Woo!
Tony Watts changed the game for me, Gogsy.
What a player.
Coming on. He gave
If we win, like, if I was the gaffer, if Motherwell win the game tonight, he can go on his PlayStation. It's fine. It's
He
fine.
gets PlayStation time. Love it.
What happened to what to watch?
I remember that.
What a time to be alive.
And it's full time here at Easter Road. It is extra time.
Go on, Noel.
Bloody
Come
hell.
on.
What a half of football. There was me saying this game, a guy thought Hibs would win 3-0, and there was me saying, there's no chance there's going to be 3 goals in this game. There's only gone in 4.
Never mind what a half of football. What a quarter of an hour.
I'll be back in a second, boys.
I need a couple of seconds to recuperate from this. Oh my god!
You know the score, lads. Any questions that you've got, now is your time. You can abuse the soul Jambo in the stream, or just hit me up. We don't necessarily have to talk about Hearts. Talk about anything you want. That is unbelievable. Crazy. But can't get too carried away just yet. Oh, he's back.
I don't know. The things this team does to me.
Brother
2-0
fucking
down.
Rangers. Thanks for that, Kyle.
See, if you supported Rangers and Celtic, you wouldn't understand how it gets to be like this.
Joseph Coyle, thoughts on Hibs bottling it? Listen, it's
Not happened yet.
it's too early yet. Exactly. There's plenty time for them now. Ultimately,
It's even worse for me because my other half's family supports Hibs, so it's absolutely critical for me that Motherwell win today.
Oh, listen, just beg that Motherwell can do it. But yeah, half an hour for Hibs still here, so certainly by no means over.
Hold on, I'll be back in a sec. I need you to...
Stuart, Hibs it again on the Gorgie Adamson. Yes, mate. Melvin Stove, Adam, take it you too young to have seen John Robertson at Hearts. Best striker I remember by a mile. He's my dad's hero, is John Robertson, and is actually married, or his sister was married to a good pal of my dad's, who's a massive Hibs fan. So dad's met Robbo a couple times. But yeah, just a total hero, and because he's my dad's hero, I guess he has become my hero as well. Blair McKinnon, who would I like to replace Nielsen, assuming that I'm Nielsen out? I am. I said it on the Scottish Cup stream of Goggsy's, actually, that it probably goes Alex Neil, Derek McInnes, and Stephen Robinson in that order. I'd be happy with one of those three. Obviously, feel free to chuck other names at me, and I could say whether it's a yes or no. So,
I love how they all director questions to you. Come on, people, give me some questions, Dan.
No, well, it's just because you two were away, so I just said any questions that you've got for me, just fire them at me. It doesn't necessarily have to be about Hearts. Hi, James. I've noticed that you've got a lot of respect for Hearts. I've got a lot of respect for you, mate. Legend.
Dad's 47 says, it's fine, Gogsy, just get a new girlfriend. I heard the Queen is single now.
What's your thoughts now, Gogsy? What do Motherwell need to do? Obviously score, but
just keep it simple. Do the simple stuff right. If we do, we've won the game. That's the thing. Hibs like to play complicated football, and that's why they're third, because they actually take risks and go out there. They've got players that can dive and win penalties. We don't.
Could Martin Boyle please stand up? Well, in his case, fall down, but... Listen, I said Hibs looked a bit ropey. I said that they were rattled by Motherwell's first goal. What can they do now? What can Motherwell do? Are they happy just to take it to extra time and penalties? They're in extra time now. I feel this game has to be won in extra time for Motherwell to win it. Penalties, I'm a little bit sceptical of them on. I know they did them last week, but...
Mate, I don't care. If Motherwell get through, I'm on the bevy tonight. If Motherwell don't, I'm on the bevy tonight. So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
I think I'm in that exact same boat, mate. Whether it be joy or despair.
Gogsy giving a cracking Sunday League manager team talk there. I don't even know what I said, but aye, fair play. Is it even past the mic if Gogsy doesn't have a watermelon VK? No, it's not. Graham Caldwell says, Gogsy and Adam, you will both be too young to remember League Cup semi-final between your two clubs. 3-2 Motherwell after extra time. One of the best cup ties I've seen live. Pure drama. Mark Fitzpatrick scored in the last minute of extra time after Motherwell being 2-0 up.
I think I asked the old man about that.
Which it did indeed take us extra time.
You can follow him on Twitter at Jambo Davy K. Jambo Davy K, DAVEYK. There you go. And you can quiz him about that. Sure, he'll be delighted to answer your questions.
Bloody stream said there's an error. That's why I went on. Oh.
That game was actually at at Easter Road, sorry. I'm pretty sure.
Oof.
In which Motherwell were 2-0 up, I think with the last 10 minutes to go. And Hearts pegged us back twice in that time before Mark Fitzpatrick last minute winner.
We never do late goals, ever.
You concede late goals.
Oh, love conceding a late goal, particularly to your mob over the years. It's been great.
Ewan Star says, I'm not a Motherwell supporter, but I'm on the well. I'm praying Motherwell win this. We beat the sheep in the morning. We will do Motherwell, I think. Front three, be too strong.
Well, who is the semi-final then? Is it Motherwell and...
It's not
they're drawn on Monday night after the Kelly St Mirren game.
There was 2 routes to the final, and I thought you would get St Mirren or Aberdeen as an option.
This is really stupid how they do the kind of round of 16 and quarters together. I mean, why would you then isolate the semi-final kind of on its own? It doesn't make sense to me. I like it just round by round as well.
Yeah, me too. This may be interesting to you. Paul must say it as a relative of mine. To be specific, a cousin, says Joseph Coyle, the chief.
Why is that cousin is Paul Must No, the monk you don't, because it's. I'm certain I saw somewhere that the draw is made on Monday night after Kelly versus St Mirren.
That's depressing.
Bloody heck!
No, the monk. The draw will be made on Monday night, as Adam said.
Oh well, I don't really care about the draw on Monday night because I'm no in it.
Today's just Saturday to you.
I care. I care about the draw. I want to see. Well, if it's Hibs, I want to see them get Rangers, and if it's Motherwell, then I don't really care.
If it's Motherwell, you want us to get St Mirren or Dundee United?
Yeah, I'd take that. If Motherwell get through the last 4, mate, I'm back in the well. Why not?
Yes, good man.
Ball control has been abysmal, boys. Their ball control.
Go and highlight Kyle Purvs's message there, mate. That very last. Regrettably, yes, I was. Horrible day. Absolutely. Absolutely grim day.
Terrible pass.
That's football.
The referee gets in the way there of a Motherwell attack goal, so you're about to see this.
Oh, what a fucking dickhead.
At least I think he does it, mate.
Establishment is against the well.
Who owns Motherwell, Gogsy?
The fans.
The fans, mate.
No.
We were the first fan-owned club in the Scottish Premiership.
I'd have liked kind of a Vladimir Romanov type cult figure to sort of at the SPFL and SFA after this, but never mind.
Hey, so you want us to be banking on a crook?
Did nobody ever find it was pure suspicious that Hearts kept on bringing in these? Was it Lithuanian players? Oh, what are Motherwell doing here? Jeez, oh.
At least if it was Latvian, it could have gone with a flag, with it being the maroon and white. That would have been quite nice. But
that's true. In fairness,
these emojis that we always bust out is the Latvia flag,
and nobody was batting an eyelid.
Ed Stewart says, "I want Hibs and Rangers out, so Hibs don't get group stages of Europe." To be honest, Hibs might be one of the few teams in Scottish football that will be able to provide group stage football and actually do well in it.
Is that you trying to troll us both there?
Well, if Hibs are trying to sign good players for the summer, and they've got the quality of group stage football to attract new players in, Hibs have a new platform to bring to players.
Do you know what? I give credit to absolutely anyone that wants to go on a foot race with Josh Doig, because it's just not going to happen for you.
No, they're not. Come on, go on, Campbell.
Has that been a penalty for Motherwell there?
I don't know. It's just about to come up now.
Graham Caldwell, that's a very interesting comment. I think his cup record with Hibs, he probably has underachieved, particularly with the Betfred, like I say earlier on, and losing to us in technically last season's Scottish Cup. But I initially I sort of thought that he was the problems at Sunderland until I saw the Sunderland Till I Die documentary, then I realised that it's much deeper than just Jack Ross
was shafted at Sunderland.
Oh, 100%. When they go in for Will Grigg, and he's saying sort of the maximum price that he'd pay or whatever, and then they go and sign him for like 4 million, which was over double that. The owners were off their heads. So I don't think it was solely down to Jack Ross at Sunderland, but with Hibs,
Jack Ross had Sunderland unbeaten at home in a season, and also.
And when was the last time that happened?
And also, he took them to Wembley twice. He was unfortunate there.
Yeah, I think so as well.
What's your thoughts so far, Gogs? It's all Motherwell.
So far, it's all us. I expected this to be the case, with us having the momentum of the 2 goals in the last 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And, of course, the fact that we're used to... Well, we've had 2 games already this season go to extra time. We're more used to this than Hibs are.
Oh, my palms are getting sweaty, and I don't know why.
Mate,
my arse has been sweating since the first minute.
That is cracking defending from Motherwell there.
Stuart, I think we'll be lucky to finish top 6, never mind just above Hibs.
I think he'll win the league, mate.
Well, I said Gary Mackay-Stevens seems to have morphed into Lionel Messi today, so every chance, mate.
Are you keeping him going this season?
Ernie Holloway, I'm in the 99th minute.
Yeah, he's...
surely. Come on, referee.
I think he signed a 2.5, 3 year deal, Stefan.
Right. That's good business for Hearts.
So
yes, Joseph, Chief, there is a pool of sweat on my seat.
Christ, I didn't need that.
I'm almost about to put swimming shorts on.
7th with a couple good signings. Hopefully, I'd like to see Robbie kind of.
Come on, unbeaten. That's a foul on Alan Campbell. Do yourself a favour and do your job.
I'd like to see him unearth kind of the next Igor Rossi, Arnold Doom, Wanma. These type of kind of foreign gems would be nice. Or equally,
that's a foul.
I like the Premiership proven route. So
Alan Campbell needs to get up now, though.
It's ridiculous, man. Inconsistency refereeing. Attack here, Gogsy.
I've not seen it yet.
That's all I'll say, mate.
Nice.
Cheers, mate. Come on! Go on, Chris Long! Oh, that's shite. That's absolute shite.
Win yourself a corner.
Oh, we've won a corner. I'll take that.
Imagine the scenes if Motherwell score from the corner.
Mate, if Motherwell score, like, I don't know what I will do. But I'll do something.
There's only one way to find out.
I have to say, it's the one we've just seen, but...
What was that, mate?
I say I hate corner routines that, well,
why is Chris Long on the corner? He's a goal scorer. He should be in the box.
Never understand that either.
Doidge going off.
Good.
I'm trying to see who else is going off.
Who's bringing it on? Who are they bringing on, though? That's a question.
Dre Wright, I saw getting stripped.
Dre Wright.
Stevie Mallon, one of them coming on, I think.
No, Stevie Mallon's away in Turkey.
Oh, so he is. Joe Newell's went off. I think it's Halberg.
That's right.
Halberg. Why is Stevie Mallon away to Turkey? He's a great wee player.
He's on loan.
I think Stevie Mallon's all right. I just none of my Hibs mates are all that impressed. I don't know. Maybe just a luxury type player. I don't know.
Come on.
So Doidge has went off. Halberg's came on. I don't know who. I think it's Dre. Yeah, Dre Wright's came on. And Joe Newell went off. So Newell and Doidge off, and Wright and Halberg on. Took me a while there.
Come on. Keep this out. Keep this out. Yes.
2 minutes to go.
Brilliant.
I love these encouraging shouts from Goggsy. Being behind, I at least know that I can, I'm not having to prepare for the dismay.
Johnny M says Goggsy will be doing somersaults when Motherwell win.
Oh, like that confidence. Come on.
Goggsy,
Come on, Noel.
Hibs have a bad penalty shootout record, so nothing to worry about. I think they lost the last shootout to Aberdeen in the Betfred Cup a couple of years ago.
Oh, remember that?
I can't remember that.
I don't know. Go on, Devani.
At Easter Road, that I do remember that.
Tony, what a cynical foul on Gogic there.
I think that was the same night that we were discussing the same night as the game that we discussed recently, Goggsy, the Ryan Bowman wonder strike at Tiny.
Oh, what a game that was.
That was a great game.
It was just disappointing we conceded that third goal, because that's why we conceded the fourth.
That was my favourite goal that season, the third one that we scored that night.
It was a good goal.
Ollie Lee.
But, I mean, had you not scored the third goal, it would have probably gone to extra time, because we were going for that game.
No, I fully agree, mate. Fully agree.
It was just a shame that I think it was Naismith that scored the fourth goal that game.
That's right. Yeah, the long ball from Lee kind of down in the corner because Motherwell had chucked everyone forward. That's right.
Liam Kelly, that poor kick out there.
That's poor. No. Good, it's over. How are we looking at extra time, Goggsy? We started off all right. We've been a bit questionable in the last 5 minutes or so, I would say.
Well, that's it. It should be half time just now. I think this is going to be the last kick of the ball.
I'm going to the toilet.
No, he's added on an extra minute.
No! Another minute!
Blair McKinnon, what do you mean by my enthusiasm reminds you of when you switched on the telly to find out County had a penalty against Celtic? What does that mean?
You were happy.
All right. Oh well. I mean, I'll be happy if Hibs get knocked out. Aye.
Oh, that's a foul. Oh, John Beaton, come on. That is surely a foul. And now Hibs break away, but come on. Edge of the area and he's no giving that. Honestly, what a charlatan.
Felix Facinetti says, Thomas, do you still hide your maw in the attic? Or do you converse with the Almighty? Ross G says, turned it off after 80 minutes. 2-0 Hibs. Can he believe it?
Do you know what? The inconsistency of refereeing here. There was 5 seconds to go before the half time and extra time, and he's blown it with 5 seconds to go. Honestly.
Shambles. But not overly surprising, is it, mate? Not overly surprising.
I'm going to the toilet again.
God's sake.
Open the seal.
Right, troops, any questions that you've got for Stefan, now is your chance.
Yeah, it is. See him, he's been to the toilet more times in this stream than I've seen my gran in the last year.
Oh, dear.
You need to read the questions out to me, mate, because I'm in full screen.
That's all right. Just sad to say that there's none coming. So, like we say, any questions for Stefan? Doesn't have to be about Celtic. Doesn't have to be about Motherwell, about Hearts, whoever. Oh, there's a comment you'll like, Stefan. Barry Mackay versus Celtic in the semis was an insane Scottish Cup goal.
One of the very best goals I've ever seen live. It was a thunder strike, and I like
that. See that impartialness. Is that even a word? Probably not, but incredible. Blair McKinnon asks, Stefan, are you currently running the fuck the SFA CSC?
Do you know what, mate? I was, but then I had to become a journalist, and I had to sort of give up that, right? But I'm still going to hold my agenda in the mainstream media. So I'll let you figure that one out.
Daz47 asks, Stefan, how's your gran?
She's very well, mate. I've not seen her in about a year, but I speak to her quite often, so she's doing good, mate. Thanks for asking.
JG3 has just asked, does Stefano have a face?
I do. if you want to see it, head on over to my Instagram at Mr.
See that.
Stefan Carlin or my Twitter with the same at Mr. Stefan Carlin. You can
There
see
you
how
go.
ugly I am over there.
Lovely plugging, and he's a very handsome young man. What's our opinion of, or I'm assuming that's meant to be your opinion, of the old firm joining the EPL?
I could give Goggsy a full 2-hour stream on my thoughts on that. Very similar to the thoughts of the European Super League. It's a no from me. Anything that's set to destroy Scottish football is an immediate no from me. So, yeah, listen, it might create more competition for other Scottish teams, and it might make Celtic and Rangers very rich clubs. However, it doesn't do anything for the Scottish game, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm not for it.
Graham Caldwell asks, Stefan, if Howe isn't appointed at Celtic, who's the next reasonable option?
Reasonable? I don't know. I think Howe's the most realistic appointment.
It's going to be Roy Keane.
I'm back, Johnny. Don't worry, I've not done a runner.
If it not to be Howe, I would take Mourinho. I think that is another realistic one. But
there's one that applies to all three of us, I guess. Best game you've seen in real life. Mine's the 2012 final for obvious reasons, although the semi was great as well. So,
mine's beating Rangers 5-0 at Celtic Park.
The fact I wasn't at the 6-each game against Hibs, but best game for Motherwell, beating Rangers 2-0 at Hampden. Oh,
good answers.
Beautiful day.
I was going to say Celtic beating Lazio in Rome, but I've said that too many times on how it would be an away day. So, yeah, go for 5-0 against Rangers at home. Hibs on the break here, looking very dangerous with Martin Boyle. I know you're not a fan of him, Goggsy.
Cheating bastard.
But they do have a free kick on the edge of the area. So.
Paul Cockwell says 2016 final.
Worst day of my life.
Melee 1967 says, if Celtic appoint Roy Keane, I am taking shots on Bleach.
I will join you. Goggsy, is Boyle dive there, or is that a foul?
I think it's a dive. Dubai Motherwell Supporters Club says, what was the last time we played Airdrie was January 2007. Beaten 1-0, Richie Forden with a header.
How do you know that?
And
Because I was there.
And Dubai Motherwell Supporters Club, should you not know that? We played Airdrie, the season before last in the Cup?
You beat them 4-2 or 4-0, something like that.
5-0.
That'll be it then.
Very, very interesting.
I'll bear for the free kick here, Goggsy.
Very interesting.
So I see me. The channel this game is on is Premier Sports.
Or another site that I'm not going to name for legal purposes. Let's just say it's not exclusive to Premier Sports.
Ross G says, well, I live in Ontario. COVID is raging. UK is much better. Why not 5,000 at a game? Because the government just doesn't like football. That's it.
Ask Nicola Sturgeon.
Yeah, Canada. We're global. We are
Is he giving that as a foul? No, he's not. Oh my days. John Beaton. I love how when it's a Motherwell foul, I'm like, how is he not giving that? But when it's a Hibs foul, I'm like, Goggsy, is that a foul?
I'm not going to comment on the name of this guy, but I appreciate the stream, boys. Trying to drive a bus just now, and was checking my phone every 5 seconds. If Motherwell win, I will be breaking out the gin and beans on toast. I'll be on the whiskies.
He's going to have gin with beans and toast. Yeah, I wouldn't have liked gin on my beans and toast. I quite like that.
I know that.
Gin on your toast.
Oh, God.
Strange. Aidan Wright says he lives in New Jersey. If anyone lives out with Scotland, feel free to comment where you live.
Whereabouts in New Jersey? I love New Jersey.
Where's Christopher when we need him?
I know, Big Chris, our
The Norwegian correspondent.
Oh, yeah, but Christopher Helgen. We've got 175 people in the stream. We've been running for 2.5 hours. So if there's anyone out with Scotland, feel free to comment. Daz says he's in Dunfermline. Ollie Ball. I doubt it's the real Ollie Ball. He says he's in Dumfries. Because the real Ollie Ball stays in Bolton.
My stream's crashed, and I keep refreshing it, and it's the exact same Martin Boyle foul, literally on the edge. Or sorry, Ricky Lamy foul on Martin Boyle on the edge of the box.
Goggs's speech is slurring, happily getting pissed. Yes, Motherwell haven't come back from a 2-0 deficit since we last beat Hibs 3-2 at Easter Road. Bob McHugh with the winning goal. I'm pretty sure it's the last time we won from 2-0 down.
Oh, come on, John Beaton. That's another foul.
Shout out all the Edinburgh viewers. Big up.
Oh, he's gave it.
Aidan McLeod says Motherwell. What was the Spanish guy called that takes pool cues on nights out? I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I'd love to live in Berlin because it is similar to Glasgow and Dundee. It's nowhere near similar to Glasgow and Dundee. Berlin has got like 5 lanes of traffic per
And it
road.
also doesn't have... No, I'm not saying that. Never mind.
You're talking nonsense, Chief.
Yeah, you are. Honestly, ban him for that statement. Berlin's a fantastic city. Get him off.
I love Berlin. I've been to
Hertha
Berlin.
or Union, Stefan?
Yes, mate. Yes.
Hertha or Union, rather.
I'm going to say Union.
No. Do not say Union.
Hipster.
Union beat my German team today 3-1.
Who's your German team?
Werder Bremen.
Ah, Werder Bremen.
Wunderbar.
My German team, my aunt lives in a town near Frankfurt in Mainz, so she supports Mainz. But my cousin, he supports Cologne, so got a bit of a.
So does Derek Ray.
Derek Ray loves them. Aye.
Derek Ray loves Cologne.
I feel like when I say Cologne, I'm saying colon, and then if I say Cologne, I sound like an idiot. So. Mark O'Hara is blown out of his backside here, Goggsy. I think that's Mark O'Hara.
I see that, man. To be fair, I would be too if I was a footballer.
Oh, mate, I would be gone within about 30 minutes. I think I'd be knackered. I'd been needing my
Why
donut.
is it minutes, not seconds?
I couldn't tell you the last time I ran.
I meant minutes, mate.
Ross Bailey says Monday hosting Kiel. Of course, they knocked out Bayern Munich.
Yes.
Wow.
Really, any team that isn't Leverkusen, Hoffenheim,
Hamburg,
and Hamburg, I don't mind.
You'll be a big fan of the Pirates, mate.
Me, no.
St. Pauli.
Nah. There's too much 11 with St. Pauli.
I've been to St. Pauli, the ground.
I want to get to Hamburg, to be fair. I'd like to do both.
Aye. Each side of the divide.
Absolutely.
Go on, Stephen O'Donnell. That's a great ball in. Oh, nearly 3-2 there. If Devante Cole just got a bit of contact.
That's my brew finished. My traditional stream brew finished.
JG3 says, we were 2-0 down and came back 2 each. Louis Moult, September 2017. Yes, I was there. You can watch the vlog on my channel. I think it's got about 5k views.
Oh, Daz, don't mention Hearts' ties to Schalke and Gelsenkirchen, please. Oh, dear.
You're just fond of being relegated, aren't you?
Oh, Schalke are rotten, man.
Aye, they are.
Yeah.
I don't mind Schalke, but they've been poor this season and the past couple of seasons.
Paul Cockwell, I really appreciate your support. Adam, I'll pay for you go, mate, if it's forever. Thanks. Just banish me to Germany. That's really appreciated.
To be fair, I think the lifestyle in Germany is a bit better than the lifestyle in the UK.
Aye, I was going to say I'd rather go to Germany. Oh, what's he complaining? Oh, he's been
I don't speak Deutsch, mind you.
I can speak a little bit of German, but yeah.
Ja, das stimmt.
Say that again.
Ja, das stimmt.
You've said yes.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Okay. No, I didn't. I don't know that.
Oh, finally, I'm not looking at Martin Boyle being fouled on the edge of the Hibs area.
It helps when your mum used to teach German.
That would help, mate.
George White says, Gogsy is our leader. When he cried at Ibrox, love you, bro. Cool, mate.
Did you cry at Ibrox?
Apparently I did, yeah.
Even I've never cried at Ibrox.
Fuck up.
I felt like crying at Ibrox.
Partially because I've never been, but yeah.
You've never been to Ibrox and you're a Celtic fan?
Mate, I've never fortunate enough to get a ticket. And let's remember when they
They've
were
cut the allocation since.
no, but when they were in the league at the time, I couldn't get a ticket. I was too young when they were in the league. And then when they've been back in the league, I've just never been able to get a ticket because it was only 7,500. And now there's no chance of me getting a ticket because they've cut it down to 800. So
What about Tiny, Stefan?
No, again, it's a class away day. From what I've seen, it's one I want to go to. It's probably the one that I want to outside of Ibrox to go to the most.
Interesting.
It's probably been my most visited away stadium.
Matthew Torrance says, hopefully no Boston fans in this stream.
I've been to Parkhead once, never again.
The first time I went to Parkhead was great. Motherwell 1-2-1.
Was that in 2015?
Correct.
Yeah.
That was a great day out.
The thing is, see, Celtic, I wouldn't like to be an away fan at Celtic Park because you've got the big pillar. But I do understand why the pillar's there. If it wasn't, there would be a collapse. So,
go on, McGinley.
I really am loving this Paul Cockwell abuse. I mean, I've got absolutely no idea who you are, who you support.
Highlight the abuse. I want to see it.
He's just put Bora Rangers, so he hasn't even quoted the team correctly. Bora. And Hibs will go through. That's good to know. I'm assuming that he's
3 minutes and 20 seconds, Gogsy. How's your nerves, mate?
To be honest, mate, I've accepted defeat already.
Don't say that.
Anything above a defeat is a great victory, and I'll be more than happy with it.
So anything, but you say anything but a defeat. So effectively, you're saying a win. Oh,
a win. And that's it.
That's it, mate. Aye, that's it.
On.
I'm that pissed that I don't actually care what happens, but I really do care because it affects my job. No! Good save, McKelly.
Oh my god.
No. No!
That should be a penalty.
That's it. It's got to be penalties. I've accepted
No.
that.
I think Boyle should have a penalty there. Once he's taken that shot, he is cleaned right out.
I'm a big fan of James and Blair McKinnon in the chat, I've got to say. Good lads.
Jake Hasty coming on for Motherwell.
No.
What are you saying to that? Should Hibs have had a penalty there, Gogsy?
Yes.
Yeah. Don't know why John Beaton's not given that. The inconsistency of refereeing in this country is a disgrace.
Is this a foul on Boyle?
I would just like to welcome the 205 people we've got in the chat. Welcome.
I mean, he gets his shot away, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what
I think it's the fact that he's got his shot away is the reason why it's not been a penalty.
Yeah, probably.
If he still has the ball in his possession, it's a penalty.
Yeah.
I must be quite close to you guys. What are you at?
118, 15.
I'm at 133.
I'm at 118 now. Oh my god. I might actually be like somewhat near.
Robbie Collins, the ticker has deceased itself. I am not.
A minute and 15 seconds to penalties. How's your nerves? How is your bottle, Motherwell FC?
I will just say, every time my girlfriend has a feeling something good is happening, something good has happened. She said that last night, something good is about to happen. So I'm hoping...
Is she not a Hibs fan as well?
Motherwell are going to win on penalties.
Is your partner a Hibs fan, Gogsy?
Her family is, but she got a Motherwell shirt this week, so...
It's all kicking off.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I think Halberg could be off for that. That's a silly. That's
Wait a minute.
sensible.
I need to see this.
Wait till you see Halberg. Oh, they're all fighting. That's brilliant.
That's a yellow card from McGinley.
Yeah, but watch the kick or the flick out.
That's a red card. Right, right. Hallberg should be off for that.
Yeah, of course.
McGinley should get a yellow card.
Oh, it's all kicking off. Yeah.
Goggins should be booked for that at least.
I'm still waiting to see it.
I'm pretty sure Goggins should be sent off for raising an arm to Gallagher.
Oh, Halberg does kick out, doesn't he?
He's
And straight in front of the referee as well.
Blowing his whistle. John Beaton, dance for your supper, son. This is it. You've got to get the decisions right here, big man.
Don't bottle it. Don't bottle it.
His book. He's bringing out his notebook. Let's see what's going on here. He's taking names. Mark O'Hara.
Insert Gogsy red card meme. Brilliant.
Oh, I forgot that Kirsten had Hibs as well. I hope she's cashed.
Both Gogsy. It's a booking for both.
Ah!
I think
Halberg's
Halberg's lucky there. I think John Beaton's got the wrong. I think he's got that wrong. Yeah. Interesting free kick for how. Oh, Gogic has just been booked. So is Declan Gallagher. Oh, Gogic
Declan Gallagher's nothing.
It's a red card for Alex Gogic. He has been sent off.
Yes!
Through the showers.
That is good news. No matter if Hibs go through or not, because he's quite a big player for them.
It's a cynical challenge by McGinley. Halberg's not right. He's not happy with it. McGinley's on the floor. He kicks into his backside. The ref comes over. Number 4, Gogic comes in. What does Gogic do here? Gogic hands around. He's pushed. Oh, he's slapped out. He's slapped out at number 31. Is that Gallagher? Yeah, listen.
Is that not in response to Halberg as well, though?
Say that again?
I'll say
Was that
this
in
now.
response to Halberg kicking out, and then he sort of gets involved, doesn't he?
I will say McGinley should be booked. Halberg should be sent off. Goggins should be sent off because he's already in the booking.
Went off by the way.
Should be booked.
I would expect. I think that's Maguire that's come on. I would expect this free kick to be taken and the referee to blow the whistle. Jackson Irvin's getting cleaned up. He's got blood, I think, on his face. Don't know what's happened there. God, what an ending!
It's kicking off, isn't it?
Oh my god, what a game this has been!
As long as Hibs don't score here, this is going to penalties.
Oh my god!
He's going to. Jackson Irvin's going to need a new top and everything. He's got blood all down it. What did you do? I just waste more time. Oh, he's off the park. Play on. Hibs down to 9 men temporarily.
Oh, please.
Oh. And it's full time.
I'm going to the toilet.
God.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Any questions you have for Adam, we'll be happy to answer them.
It could be about, I don't know, sports scene, Hearts, cup drama.
Cup drama at its finest.
Absolutely.
Liam Kelly makes an incredible save to deny Martin Boyle, but I think Hibs should have a penalty there.
My stream crashed just after the coming together between McGinley and, was it McGinley and Boyle down the right? No.
Yeah, it was McGinley and Halberg.
McGinley and Halberg, sorry. Yeah, and ever since then, I'm just seeing the same foul over and over.
Close your browser and reopen it.
I keep closing the tab and reopening that, but
Or
it was the same with obviously the Boyle foul.
I can't deal with this.
I can't watch the pens. I just need you pair to react back to me. Daz, my toes are just fine. Why do you ask?
I will say the one time it has been penalties between Motherwell and Hibs previously, I think it was in the League Cup. Hibs won it on penalties at Fir Park after a draw.
Oh, why would you say that?
That's amazing. Macy, the goalkeeper for Hibs, has got a guy showing him, I assume it's angles of the penalty that Motherwell last took, So I think that's great. He's getting shown that in a phone just before he's about to go and compete in a penalty shootout. That's incredible.
Oh my god. I don't fancy us. I do not fancy us.
Don't say that, mate.
Come on, Goggsy, believe.
Come on, the well, please.
Dream to believe.
This is tense. We need
boys,
them out.
I'm kidding myself.
Oh.
Here we go.
Right, Stefan. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be. I've opened. I've got it just solely on the stream, so I'm not gonna be able to see my co-hosts. I'm not gonna be able to see the comments, just so there's no spoilers in the chat. And I am just absolutely shiting myself for this.
Don't worry, mate. I'm not going to spoil anything.
I hope not.
I'm just going off Goggsy's reactions then, because I've closed the tab that I was watching the game on, and I'm just viewing in the stream.
If we win, it'll be one of the greatest days of my season. If not, then so be it. I'm just.
Oh my god.
I'm absolutely shitting myself for this. I went through last week and I couldn't cope.
I think if Hibs go through, the big minus for them is that Gogic has went off.
It's just, 100%.
So they've lost a big hitter in the Hibs team. So on Motherwell, Graham Alexander looks like a bag of ice. He is chilling there. He's not worried at all.
I love Graham.
He'll just be relieved to have gone to extra time, though, like we say.
I know, the fact we're 2-0
in
down
10 minutes
to go.
Yeah, you'll take that all day.
Martin Boyle looks confident anyway. He's having a laugh with John Beaton.
He's always having a laugh, mate. He's cool as ice.
Martin Boyle gets his penalty saved. That'd be fantastic. Get up him.
Well, how's your nerves, Liam Kelly?
I fully back Liam Kelly to the bone.
Put my iPad on charge in case it cuts out and goes, oh, you've got 10% remaining, and then it stops in the middle of a penalty, and I'm like, no.
Right. Macy's a tall keeper as well. That's my only issue.
Big boy. 6'7", isn't he? Like it gets said just
Martin
about everywhere.
Boyle is on the penalty.
I love the mind games from Liam Kelly.
I'm about to see it. Right, so previously Motherwell were taking first.
It's now Hibs taking first.
Now Hibs are up first. I think Martin Boyle will score the first penalty.
Hope not.
Honestly, my bossack is shaking. Right. Boyle has scored the first penalty. That's a good penalty. Straight down the middle.
Yeah, it's a cool penalty.
I'd take an extra couple sips if I was you, mate.
For me, whoever scores the seventh or whatever happens in the seventh penalty will decide who wins the penalty shootout.
Yeah, it's always the case, isn't it?
I don't like how unsure Devante Cole has been, but he scored his penalty. That is the important thing.
An emphatic penalty.
There was a fantastic penalty right in the left top corner. Devante Cole, superb. Get a contract signed for him next season. He's been superb in the last 6 months. Is this Hallberg that's coming up for it now?
Yeah.
Should have been sent off in the game.
Oh, I can't even watch. I'm so nervous.
Watching.
Oh, good penalty.
Yeah, it was a great finish. Shouldn't have been on to take a penalty.
Shouldn't have been on to take it. So at least I've got a scapegoat. Mark Harris stepping up now. He has got 20 out of 20 on Football Manager for penalties. So I'm hoping that he can keep this up because he's a good penalty taker. My mind is just boggled. Fuck off! He's put it over the bar.
Terrible penalty, mate.
Ah!
Bollocks.
Shit! That's us out. That's us out, mate. Honestly. McGinn scored his penalty. It's 3-1 Hibs. We're out. Usually takes the momentum out of it. So then the next penalty is even more important than the last. Stephen Lawless has to score this. Otherwise, we're pretty much out unless Hibs miss their next penalty. Come on, Lawless. I've accepted defeat. Please score this. He's fucking hit the post. We're out of this. We're out. No Scottish Cup.
Kevin Nisbet for Hibs to take.
Oh, well, he's got to score it, isn't he? No doubt that will add a couple £100,000 into his price tag.
Make amends for last season.
Yeah.
Fucking arseholes, by the way. Imagine being 2-0 down with 8 minutes to go. Oh, Liam Kelly saved it! We've got a lifeline.
A great save.
But imagine being 2-0 down with 8 minutes to go. Getting it to extra time. That's a shite penalty.
Yeah, no confidence in it at all.
No conviction.
Yeah.
Chris Long has to score this to keep us in the tie. If he doesn't score, we're out.
Yeah.
Good penalty. I'll take that. Happily
Yes.
take that.
Brian,
Yes. Imagine taking all that time to get
There's
back into the tie.
Porteous to win it.
Penalties.
Yeah.
That would annoy me so much. Liam Kelly has to save this.
I beg he bottles it.
Is this Porteous that's taking it?
Yeah.
He scored it. Bastard. Fucking bastard, man.
Shit.
To be honest, going by the first 80 minutes, didn't deserve it.
Oh,
Didn't
dear.
deserve it. Cheers to CJ with the £1.55 donation. Motherwell are out of the cup. We've got 358 people in the chat, so thanks everyone for coming on. But unfortunately, Motherwell, again, I've got heartbreak. Again, that's going to be at least 3 decades. Motherwell will not have won a cup. Hibs have won on penalties. I'm really disappointed to say. Really disappointed.
I think, when you look at it after they were 2-0 up and then, it goes to extra time and then goes to penalties, you kind of a roller coaster of emotions. Did they deserve it? Probably not. But,
credit to them for obviously keep staying in the game and staying in the tie. But
cheers to Liv as well. Thanks for saying unlucky, but I'll be honest. Like, the shootout there, the whole of the last 10 minutes from the actual game, the 90 minutes, going on to the extra time and then penalties, it shows why Hibs are weak this season. Like, third place is no longer a thing to be absolutely proud of. The fact that the Hibs are third this season just goes to show that, honestly, there's nobody that great in the league other than Rangers or Celtic. The fact that Motherwell, who were absolutely shite up until the last 10, 15 games, have managed to get back to extra time and penalties, showing that Hibs aren't that good. Let's be honest here.
I think Motherwell were unlucky. You look at the penalties that were
it's Mark O'Hara's penalty that went over the bar.
Yeah.
Because I think if Mark O'Hara's penalty goes in and Stephen Lawless steps up, he's more confident than Mark O'Hara was.
Yeah, I think Lawless's penalty was the worst of the lot. I know O'Hara went over the bar, but Lawless walking up had no...
At least with Mark O'Hara's conviction and the power in the shot. I mean, Lawless just... That was
about him, Lawless. Like, he had no sort of belief that he was going to score that penalty, and you need that in a penalty shootout. So
I'm absolutely gutted for the boys. They've done so well. That's only our second defeat in 10 games, and it's on penalties. Yeah, given that we beat Morton on penalties last Friday night, but there's nothing worse than getting knocked out on penalties.
Nope, there is not.
I think all three of us have had a team in the Scottish Cup knocked out in penalties, so it's not great.
Yeah, mind when Celtic got knocked out by Falkirk on penalties in the League Cup. I was
thinking more Rangers, mate.
Hearts got beat by Aberdeen on penalties a couple of years ago, I think.
I was just even thinking the final back in December. That was the worst.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Christie missed a penalty in that, and then your two stepped up and
missed in quick succession. That's right.
Yeah,
it's the worst way to lose.
Robbie Collins, next year, unlucky Gogsy, always next year. The problem is Celtic and Rangers were drawn together this round, or the previous round. The thing is, the best chance we had of getting to Hampden was this year. Because Rangers and Celtic were drawn together. Usually it's two balls that you have to avoid. They're usually heated up, and they usually get the two lowest ranked teams in the draw. So, you know what? This season, I'm delighted with us staying up. Anything in the cup is a bonus. But the fact that Rangers and Celtic were drawn together in the previous round, and the fact that we had Hibs, a team that we've had the better of in my opinion this year, a team that completely bottled a 2-0 lead with 10 minutes to go, and we got it to extra time. It's a chance missed, in my opinion. What a chance that would have been for us to go through to the next round and potentially play one of potentially St Johnstone, St Mirren, Kilmarnock, Dundee United or Aberdeen. Aberdeen, a team that we've really had good records against in the Cup. Dundee United, we beat in the Cup the last time we played them. St Mirren beat us in the Cup last time we played them in the penalties. But I genuinely think that if we had got through to the next round and played one of the non-Old Firm teams, we could have gone all the way to the final. And it's an absolute shame. Like, I feel sorry for the players, the players. Mark O'Hara especially. I mean, to go and put the ball over the bar for a penalty shootout, it's never going to put your team in a promising position whatsoever. But the thing is, at least Hibs fans can't come and scrutinise me, because Hibs bottled a 2-goal lead and they had to rely on penalties to go and beat us. So what? We're safe for the next season. We're in the Premiership for the next season. That's fine. I'm absolutely fine with that. It's just annoying that from a broadcasting perspective, we've got nothing to play for now other than finishing high as we can, which is 7th, which will probably be the difference between us signing another striker that can actually score goals and signing someone from the National League that can't score goals. But I'm indifferent. Like, the fact Motherwell got to a cup quarter final when we should have been put out the last round, I'll take that. I'm not too disappointed. A cup quarter final is always what I hope for. Yeah, you may say Motherwell blew it, but the fact that a lottery, such as the cup quarter final and penalties, I'm not too disappointed.
I don't think Motherwell blew it. I think Hibs were close to blowing it.
Hibs were closer
yeah.
to blowing it than we were. Hibs were
correct.
2-0 up. Hibs should have seen the game out. But the fact that we brought it back to 2 each, and they had a man sent off, and another man who should have got sent off that scored a penalty in the shootout. The referee blew it more than anyone else.
I can't argue with that.
Interesting take.
This is what we like, boys.
Yeah. Up to get some booze after this.
Yeah, I need more.
Make sure you're just in good condition for tomorrow, Gogsy.
I will be at some point, mate. I will be.
Always
Paul
drink
Cockwell-
responsibly.
Paul Cockwell says, "Gogsy, my heart bleeds for you, mate. But Hibs, should have had a penalty in the game." I'd like to know what decision that was because I don't remember Hibs should have had.
When Martin Boyle shot,
Gets his shot away.
No, but he had a shot away. Therefore, it's not a penalty.
I'll agree to disagree.
I think there was.
let's
I think they've got a claim, to be honest. But
You've got a claim, but as a Motherwell fan myself, I'm not going to say. Colin Ritchie says, "Don't worry, Gogsy, my team will batter the spoon burners for you, mate." Well, I'll be honest. I'd rather Hibs won the cup. I would rather that Hibs won the cup now, because then we're put out by the eventual winners of the competition.
and just like that, you've just soared down in my estimations. Can't want Hibs to win the cup, mate. Come on.
Well, thing is, there's pride in getting put out by the cup winners.
It says
No, of
the
course, I get
man that chanted "Hibees, Hibees, Hibees" at the very start of the game. The man that has been clipped onto Twitter singing "Hibees, Hibees, Hibees" at the start of the stream is saying that he's disappointed in a Motherwell fan for wanting Hibs to win the cup. You came on here and prayed for them to win. You sang their name for them to win.
Listen,
You should be ashamed, Adam.
I was hoping it'd be reverse psychology and they'd get put out.
Adam, son of Gorgie.
Never mind. Just as long as it's not them. Anyone but them at this point, please.
David Young says Hibs to lose in the semi or final. The further they get, the greater delight I will take in seeing them deck it up.
That's true.
Graham Caldwell says, Gogsy, it's only harder to take when both Rangers and Celtic are both out of the cup. That really feels like a missed opportunity. Yes, indeed. That was in the past, and yeah, it would in 2016, we in 2021, mate. Cheers, Paul Cockwell, for the respect. I mean, I don't ask for any respect being a fan of a team that doesn't expect anything every season, but you know what? We can be proud of our performance. Bring it back to 2 each.
Who was the guy that was having a go at our Kendo earlier on in the stream, giving him abuse?
That was Paul, I think.
Oh, but there's Paul telling people about respect, and here was him earlier on disrespecting Adam. The hypocrisy of it.
Well said. I mean, it's nearly as bad as the inconsistency of Scottish refereeing, wouldn't you say, Stefan?
Honestly, it's just an inconsistency of respect, Paul. Come on, do better.
Grow up. Gogsy looks really sad.
I was about to say, I thought he was about to cry.
It's all right, mate. It's only the cup.
You know what? When it got to 80 minutes in the game, I'd accepted defeat. For the bastards that they go and bring it back to 2 each, get to extra time and penalties.
Yeah, that's a kick in the nuts.
Yeah, it's not great. But, you know, listen, Motherwell weren't expected to win the cup. And I think getting to the quarter-final is reasonable, considering the season they've had. I think they punched above their sort of position. So no, fair play to them for taking Hibs to the very end. Just 2 poor penalties was what
Two
cost
awful
it.
penalties, mate. For a professional footballer to put the ball over the bar in a penalty shootout, and then another one hitting the post, that just sums up our season. Stephen Lawless has done fuck all for us this season, but hit the post in a penalty shootout. That could have got us to Hampden.
Could be worse, mate. You could have got put out by some Highland League side in the second round.
Could be worse, mate. You could have got knocked out to your very own rivals.
To be honest, I
Who
deserve that.
probably have the most realistic chance of winning it.
I deserve that for referring to Scottish Cup quarter-final weekend to being just Saturday for you boys.
I'm coming on here tomorrow, and see when you introduce the Scottish Cup, I'm just going to say, it's just a regular Sunday for you guys.
I deserve that, to be fair. I deserve that. Mark Ingram says, if we ever play Motherwell again, it'll be too soon. Turns up 3 out of 4 games this season. Mark Ingram, what team do you support?
To be fair, I mean, I know it sounds sort of happy clappy to say, but it's a good advert for the Scottish game, that cup tie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
10 minutes alone.
Aye, the last sort of 15, last quarter hour maybe. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyable game of football. But
I'd fully accepted defeat when we conceded that second goal, because even though it was offside.
Contention.
There's a hot take. Refereeing decisions going against us again.
The inconsistency of refereeing in this country is just ridiculous.
There you go. Says it all.
Graham Caldwell says, Gogsy, at least you weren't as bad as Dundee United in the playoff final. We've not been in a playoff final since 2015. Keep it like that.
Look, can I just say, see about the inconsistencies of refereeing. If anyone would like to have that printed on a T-shirt, I'm thinking about selling them, becoming an influencer and selling T-shirts about the inconsistency of refereeing in the Scottish game. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Stefan Garland for more info as I start to build that up. All right.
Absolutely.
Oh, if this campaign takes off, that would be quite something.
Vote Stefan Carlin for president.
Yeah, that's the new First Minister right there.
I would be a cracking First Minister, I tell you that.
K. Rob, it was a good game. Even if this was a league game, a late 2-each draw would be good advertisement for Scottish.
Definitely.
I don't care about advertisement for Scottish football. I just want my team to win games.
I care about how we say advertisement correctly. That's what I care about.
That's it, mate. Aye. We need Daz 47 saying we need foreign reasons.
Not against that idea at all.
I'm not against that either.
I think it needs work, but I'm not against it.
Oh God.
Absolutely. But on that happy clappy note, we've been on for over 3 hours. St Johnstone don't get Europe next season unless they win the cup, or if they finish 5th. Jamie Watson, Gogsy, just get relegated. The championship is great fun.
It's not. It's not. It's absolute hell. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
That's not what you want.
Top 6 next season if we get a decent striker, or if we keep Devante Cole.
Oh, you have to tie down Devante. Boys,
and sign Liam Kelly on a permanent deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Which I will have a video coming out by the end of the season of 6 or 7 players that Motherwell should sign for next season. But anyway, guys, on that note, I'm sorry Motherwell couldn't get through. I'm just sorry, Adam. We've let the whole city of Edinburgh down by letting Hibs go through.
It's all right, mate. Just got to hope that they bottle it in the semis or the final.
I'm going to get slagged by my in-laws as well. Paul Cockwell says, I want Hibs to sign Campbell, top player. He will not go to Hibs. He will go to a team in England. But yeah, once again, Thanks everyone for coming on. I'm gonna get pissed now, and or even more so than I already am, because that game deserves to get pissed over. Fucking Motherwell fucking it up for me. Imagine it was written in the stars for Motherwell to win the cup because we weren't allowed in grounds. Fucking assholes, giving me that hope. But yeah, thanks very much everyone, and I'll see you later. Drive safely.